Oh, what up? My bad, my bad. I had to handle something real quick. Wes, would you like to come up on a panel, sweetheart? Would you like to come up on a panel? If not, I mean, I understand too. What's up, babe? Voodoo Ninja, what up? What's going on? Man, Voodoo, I ain't seen you in a hot minute. Where you been hiding? Hold on. Well, send me a message on Messenger. I think I still got you on Facebook. Send me a message on Messenger so I can send you the link. The link. Link. The link. I think I still got you. I should have you on Facebook. I think I do. So link. Yeah, Wes, come on up. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna send it in the damn chat. Fuck it. Send it in the chat.
Hey, bro. Hey, why aren't you and Zach here? I thought you guys were coming here to spend the night or whatever.
Hold on.
You
There
know,
we
this
go.
is pretty bad. Zach has new weed, doesn't he? Oh. Never mind then. You know, guys, you guys don't want to party over here. You suck. Okay, bye.
Hello.
What's up, boop?
Hey. Hi, Sure Fry.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Good to see you.
You too.
She's in,
Hello. Hi, Chat. I shared you out already.
Oh, appreciate that.
No problem.
she, oh,
If I pop up for a few minutes.
You got work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Adulting sucks.
Yeah. 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 I can stand for a bit. I can't stand too long, but sure step in for a few.
So what's on? What you been up to? Oh, I saw your video where you did the prank calling of when people trying to be like Amber.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. He was so. No, he was like. No, he was like. He goes. She was like, oh, she goes. I asked her what her travel agency was in New York. I was like, I don't think so.
Travel agency.
I said, no, you're not in New York City.
That was funny. That dude was also talking shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. For a second one, yeah. He goes, you think you can help me? I was like, how am I going to help you when you can't even help yourself? Then I told him, I told him you're not in New York. You're not in Florida, and you're not in East Bumblefuck. Yeah. Then he told me to go wash his. I don't want to say it on here, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard what he said. That's nasty.
Yeah. I was like, no, ain't nothing there to touch. I'm good. But, yeah, so I was speaking Hindi and he spoke Hindi to me, and then but I was like, you're not getting anything. It was like 12 motherfuckers in the call center, only maybe 2 y'all getting the shit today.
I
And
was
then see,
dying.
the more you call them, see, we're trying to do it so they don't waste their time. See, the more people that call and prank them like that, that's like for 1 hour, like I do it maybe for like 30 minutes. That's like 2 or 3 people that they're not scamming. Yeah. I come up with all these weird. I come up with all these weird names too, like I need a man. I need a INEDA man. I need a man. Yeah. Or I need a blunt.
I need a blunt.
Right.
What's up, old mechanic?
Hi everybody in chat. Make sure you share this out for sure, please. If you don't have her, just hit that bell and follow our social media.
Yeah, that was some funny
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Yeah, I haven't been live in like 2, 3 months.
Yeah, I ain't really been going live like that either.
Nah.
What's up, Mikey?
Hey. I don't know who's in chat, so let's see. Hi, Voodoo. Hi, Old Mechanic. Hi, Mike. Hi, Life. Hi, Save on? Save. Hi, Save.
What's up, life?
Are you still doing paranormal much? I'm sure I don't know.
Well, I haven't done it in a while because I mean my life has been kind of hectic right now, so
Yeah,
I ain't really been like doing it like I want to. But
yeah,
trust me, I'm gonna get back out there. I'm gonna do my that's one passion that I got, and
yeah,
that's the paranormal.
yeah.
Cause
I was like,
like some of the people in the paranormal, they don't go live like they used to. A lot of people don't go live like they used to.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I went to the cemetery. I went to the cemetery last couple times. I did go. I don't know if you knew that or not. I went to the cemetery. It's in my playlist.
You find out anything interesting?
Mm, well, I didn't do a box because I don't know how to do that yet. But I went to like two of these graves that keep calling me back. I don't know if it's just me, but the last time I went there, and there was one girl, a young person that was there, and then there was another person that was there. One was I think she was like 18 or 19. The other one was I think 29 or 30. But from what I'm seeing, I mean, I'm not a paranormal expert, so I'm not.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I went there and it was just something happened to both of them. I think when I looked at it, I think for some reason it happened too soon for them. Like it wasn't supposed to happen so soon to them. They passed on. But I think it was. I don't think it was supposed to be like that. That's just my opinion.
Uh, I download because you get free spirit boxes off your phone, but I download the SK1.
Okay, one.
That's a pretty good spirit box to talk to spirits on.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah,
So next time, like if you do that, just message me and I'll tell you how to open it and close it out.
yeah.
Cause you definitely gotta close that out.
Yeah. Well, the only problem is that, I'm on my phone. I go on my phone, but I don't know how to put it with the phone. You know what I mean? Like if I do it on my phone, I don't know how to go live with that with the app. That's the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I can show you how to do that.
Oh, if you want, yeah, because I was just trying. I just wanted to see, but I was just kind of wondering about that. So yeah.
And
That was,
always have you some sage on you
yeah. Where do
when
I
you
have to
go
get
out.
that? Where do I get that from? Oh, I have to go to one of those shops that have it, right?
Well, you can get it from Walmart because you can use the sage sticks.
Station.
Like
Oh,
the
okay.
insect sticks. You can use that too.
Okay. 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 That sounds good. All right. I'll let you know. I think I got you on Messenger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime you wanna do that, just let me know before you go out so I can tell you how all you can protect yourself before and after.
Yeah.
Because even if it's a spirit box, you still got to.
Yeah, I know you have
Uh,
to use some kind of like sage, right? And put
yeah,
around it. That part, I think. Yeah, I know that. I've seen that done. Yeah. Okay. Well, you can go to Walmart and pick that up or something. The sage.
yeah, it's right there with the incense.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The incense with the candles. Like, okay, yeah, yeah. I know. Like the little sticks that go up and down. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Incense, like the sticks, right? Like the little
Yeah,
sticks. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That sounds cool to me. I'll inbox you. No
yeah.
problem.
Because I'd rather you be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to take nothing home with you.
Nah. Yeah, because I went to that one place, like when I went to the cemetery. I don't know if you saw my video or not. I know you haven't been on YouTube much, but have you been on? I don't know if you've seen it or not. I don't know, but I went there and the mausoleum. Her name was Mary, and the problem is, you know how they have that big mausoleum, like you know how they put the coffin in the mausoleum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She had a how you call it? There was a gravestone, right? And it was her name was Mary. I think it was ALDR. I think something like that. I can't remember the exact pronunciation, but where her stone was, right on the mausoleum, right next to it. You know how they
Mm-hmm.
make stone, like the stone figures, like the stone etches the stone, the figures, the picture. There was
Yeah.
two pictures. One on the right side, okay, if you're going up, one on my side was her as a ballerina, right? And on the other side was her. No, one was a ballerina, and the other side they made it where she had a baton, like they etched her figure what she looked like. So I was looking at it, and I think when she was a teenager, she did a baton like color guard or what they call
Oh
it,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, color guard, or like for the high school thing, marching band. So something like that. And then on the other side, they made a picture of her of like a ballerina. So my guess was she was doing dancing and something with the marching band. But then when I see the grave site, the headstone, it's right next to it. But I don't know if it's her on the headstone, if she's buried near the headstone, like right there, or if she's inside the mausoleum. But I sense there's like not sense, but I looked at both, and there's like a connection with that thing right there. With something like that. You know what I mean? You understand? I don't know how to explain it,
yeah.
but yeah.
Well,
But I was, because I pictured her doing all that stuff, but she died in her when late. She was about. She was born, I think, 1943 or something. And I think she died. I'd have to go back, but I think it was like 61. She was 18 or 19. Something happened to her because I looked at her and I'm like, "Hi, Mary," and then I'm looking at her like mostly, and then like the pictures of her, like the figures. You know how they etch it in stone. So when I see her,
yeah.
I look at the grave site. I don't. Okay, the grave is there, like the headstone's right next to it, but I don't know if her body's if she's in the ground or if she's in the mausoleum. That's what I'm trying to say. But I know there's a
So
connection with one of the two.
She's got two different grave sites.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, one's in the grave site, and then when they had the mausoleum, the picture of where she looked like they did it as stone what she looked like. I think it's her, but I'm not sure if she's in there or she's down in. You know how you get buried in the ground. So I don't know if she's in that one or the ground. But
See,
it's got
that would
something.
be a perfect thing to do with the
Yeah,
spirit box to
yeah.
ask which
Because
ones.
I'm wondering what happened. Because I'm wondering what happened. Because it to me, I'm looking at it. I'm just picture what she was doing when she was young. Because the picture I see of her, I kept thinking maybe something happened to her. Something happened to her before Friday that it happened too soon for her. I don't know why.
Rain, rain. Hush your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, it was just. And then listen, there was another place I went to right beside, right across from there. There's some kid named his name was Jaquan. I think his name was Jaquan or Jack. His name was Jaquan, and he died when he was. I think he died when he was 29. And there's a picture. There was an actual picture of him on the grave. On the headstone, there's an actual picture of the person. There's a picture of him there. You know. And when I went over there, I think something happened there, and something happened to him too soon too. So it seems like Mary and Jaquan, them two, they passed away too soon. You know what I mean? I can't explain it.
That could be a health issue, a car accident,
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah. And that's what I
murder.
was thinking. But no, with the one I was saying, his name was Jake. I think it was Jaquan or Jaquan. I'd have to go back, but I think it's Jaquan or Jaquan, something like that. But it was with a J. And I think he passed away in 2017. But he was born in 1980. think 1981 or something, 1880, something like that. I have to go back, but he passed when he was like 29, 30, something like that. But I don't know. Something happened to both of them because Mary was about 19. I think Jaquan was about 29, 30. But I don't know what it was. Them two, they've been on my mind for a while, and I think those two, something happened to them that it wasn't expected. Something happened and it wasn't supposed to be like that.
Ooh,
You
that sounds
understand what I'm
very
saying? Or no?
yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something that you would do on a spirit box because
Yeah,
they usually tell you like how they pass.
yeah. And I
Yeah,
kept going back. I went back like 3 times. I don't know why, but for some reason, when I was going back, it kept telling me to go back. I don't know if it was just like a feeling, but someone told me to go back, go back. Because I was at work one day and she popped back in my
okay,
mind.
guys. Thank you for coming in, and don't work too hard at work. Hey, James.
Hi, James. Hi, Life.
But yeah, that's definitely something
Yeah,
interesting on a spirit box to
yeah.
find out what
Well,
happened to
I got a
them.
question for you. If I did go live there, could we? I'm just saying, I don't know if I could do it this way. If I did go live on over there, would you be able to do a spirit box up here for me or
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Could you do that?
Um, I could
I mean, can you do it like that? I don't know how you guys. That's how it works. I'm
well,
not.
if you was to go on my if you was to go on my channel live, I could do a spirit box for you for the live.
For
Or
me, right? I can go
yeah,
live. Okay.
yeah,
I
you
have to have
or
you
you
come up.
can go
Okay.
live and I could do the spirit box for you that way.
Oh, okay. So, like, if say I'm my live now, and I went over there now, you'd be up on panel with me and do that way. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've been wanting to do it. I mean, it was just something about it, Sharfa. I know it sounds weird. I mean, I know I'm not Sharfa. You know me for a long time. You know I'm not a paranormal expert. You know I don't. If I don't know something, I don't know something. I'm not. I ain't no paranormal expert. Trust me. But what I'm saying is something
Well,
over
no
there.
paranormal is an expert. They just got experience. It's just not that they're an expert at it. There's no such
Right.
thing as a paranormal expert.
Oh, there isn't. Okay. Thought there was.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. So when I went over there, it was just weird because son told me to go over there. Like one day, I thought about Mary, right? I thought about both of them. I was at work at my other place. I don't work at that lady's house no more, but I was working at her house, right? And I was doing the dishes, and I'm thinking about her. All of a sudden, it's like hovering over me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you think about her, and she's right there. It's weird.
Well, she might have a story to tell, and that's probably why she's on your mind like that. Because
Yeah,
she probably wants to tell her story.
yeah. Because something happened. I know something happened because when I went over there, the rest of the other grades I went to, I had gotten some. I've had some senses over there too. But it's with these two, like I said, one's name is Mary. The other one's I think it was J Quinn or Jaquan. I can't. I think it's with a J. I can't remember how to explain to say it. I'd have to go back, but I know it's Jaquan. I think it's Jaquan, Jaquin. But those two, but the two, they've been coming back to me. And I remember when I seen Mary, like I seen this when they did a stone of her, her picture and everything. I looked at her and I'm like, it's something about her. Something happened to her, and when I look at him, something happened to him. So both of them were right across from me. So I don't know. Maybe it's something they want to tell me. Or I asked somebody said it was a car accident. So I think something happened with her with a car. I think I'm not sure. But someone mentioned it to me too. But we talked about that the other day. The other person wasn't sure, but I was thinking about it because something happened to her when she was younger. It happened too quick for her, and it wasn't supposed to be like that. And for him, something happened to him. It was unexpected, and that wasn't supposed to be like that. They weren't supposed to go like that. That's just my opinion, my feeling of it.
Well,
It's just
see,
weird.
every spirit has a story to tell.
Yeah.
And for something, if it's that tragic, they want to tell their story to you. That's why they're trying to get their attention. That's probably why they're drawing their attention to you. They want to be heard.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know. Hi Mike. Hi Gary. But I mean, is it just me or am I sensing anything or it's not just me, right? I know
Well,
I mean something
hey Gary, how you doing?
And I'm trying to explain to her, it's just weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's just when I went there, I just got a sense of something. I'm like, I don't know, something about her, something about him. They're both across because she's right across from him. They're both right like diagonally across kind of from each other. So it's
Hmm.
it's like I kept looking at both and I'm like, something told me to go back. All right, let me go back. And yeah, so they keep. She's been on my mind a little. He's been coming around too, but really Mary. But it's like both of them come on my mind lately. like I think like last week or two started up again. But before that, I didn't think about it. Now it's like again they're coming back.
Well,
And
the thing I can tell you to do is when you go back to the cemetery, make sure you got a spirit box because that's how they communicate. Make sure you got your sage because you need before you do a spirit box, you need to say a prayer before and after, and then you need to
yeah,
sage yourself before you leave up out of there. Like
right.
sage your car, inside your car, outside your car, things like that. So that way nothing can follow you back. I don't care how small the investigation, how big the investigation is. Always sage yourself before you leave
All
that
right.
place.
Well, if I get to stage, you're gonna have to show me how to do. I mean, I've seen it done. I don't know how to do it personally myself, but I've seen it done. So I've seen it done, but I never did it before. I don't think I ever did, but I never did it before.
Oh, that's just another account. Oh, okay. I got you, Gary.
Yeah, but I'll inbox you.
Yeah, do that because I rather for you to be safe than sorry than bring something like you don't want inside your house back.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause I'm taking the shower and like, what happened? I'm going to take a shower. What? You never know. But I went to
Yeah.
the summit, right? But I went to the cemetery. Like I said, I went like last time was back in let's see, we're in May or June now. It was back in April, so I got to go back again. Hopefully, I can go back. I don't know about this week. Hopefully, next during the week, sometime next week, I'll go back. But yeah, I'll definitely call you because I know the sage. You got to put it. I think it's like the sticks, right? Don't you have to like put it around something? The sticks.
No, you just
Hot.
what you do with the sage is don't use the sage till after you're finished.
After.
And when
Okay.
you yeah, after.
Listen.
And then when you and then after you do what you're doing, like when you get out the cemetery and back to your car, make sure you sage around your car, inside your car, and sage yourself
Oh, so this is after you
like
talk about,
all
not
the way
before, not
around.
before, not
Yeah,
before.
afterwards.
This is after. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
after.
Okay. So like I start, say if I started to like now, as soon as I finish 15 minutes from now, that's when I
Rocky,
do it.
stop! Damn.
Okay.
Chill, dude.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
No.
yeah, you
Well, no,
got you.
what I'm saying is short phrase. Okay. So say if I was to do it now, we'll just say for now. Now I did it. Now I wouldn't put the sage on now. I'd wait until after I finish, right?
Yeah, you sage
Aye.
after you
After.
finish.
Okay. Okay. I used
After,
to.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. But I still got to say a prayer before I start, right? Don't you have to say prayers before
yeah.
you start?
Say a prayer
Okay.
before you start, and say a prayer after you stop it.
Okay. Any prayer out? What is it like a Saint Michael prayer? Because I've seen people do a Saint Michael.
The Saint Michael's prayer
All
before
right.
and after.
All right. Because I don't remember Saint Michael prayer. It's been a while, so I'd have to. I can't remember. I'd have to write it down. So I've heard of it. We had it when I was in Catholic school. I remember some of the words, but I
Well,
don't use it.
you can look it up
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
gonna do. I'll have to write it in or something. Yeah. But yeah, I want to go back. I don't know why. Like right now, I was thinking. I don't know why. I just thought about it before I even came up to see. I don't know why I was thinking about it. It was like it was really something drew me to her. And I'm like, I'm looking at her. And I'm like, what happened? I'm thinking to myself, what happened to you? Because I gotta feel something happened to you, and you weren't supposed. See, I think she wasn't supposed to go out like that, and him too, because somebody was saying, I forgot was it. Oh, I forgot who it was. Somebody was telling me about it. I'm trying to remember. Somebody said something about a car or something about a car. It was something with a vehicle with her. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking now something happened to her before because she had a lot going for her. She was in marching band, it looked like, and then she was dancing, but she was still, I think she was still getting out. She was still in high school at the time, or she was just finishing up. You know,
yeah.
that's what I think
Hey,
happened.
hey, Grammy. How you doing, Grammy?
Hi.
But yeah, like I said, definitely at all times. Like I said, I don't care if it's a small investigation or a big investigation. Always do a starting prayer and a closing prayer, and always sage yourself after you do anything paranormal.
All right. Because I'm like, cause I mean, sure. I mean, I'm like, I just want to see what's wrong with her because she was too young, And I'm looking at her like, damn, man, what happened to you? She had so much going for her. I mean, she must have had because She was in the marching band. The picture showed that, and then she was a ballerina. So I think she was a dancer. So she had that going on for a bit. So I think she was getting out of high school when she was doing it. She was probably still in high school or leaving because but something happened to her, and it wasn't supposed to be like that. I just got a feeling it happened too soon, especially with him too, with Jaquan. But something happened to him.
Well, most of them cases when they're teenagers like that, it's either a car accident or something medical.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But it was just weird because with her, I pictured what she was doing. I was trying to picture what she was doing at the time. Like the other day,
Or in another case too, it could be a murder too. So,
oh, okay,
like I
yeah,
said, like I said, with spirits in general, they just want to tell their story. If they know that people got that sensibility to listen to them, they're going to uh find a way to get your attention.
yeah. I mean, am I wrong for feeling like that? I know it just. Am I wrong? I mean, I didn't say anything wrong, right? I mean, I'm just telling you. I mean, I was picturing what she looked like. I'm just trying to remember. But like, I would be at work. Like, I was at work actually, was it a week or so ago, and I was just thinking about her, and it came back to my mind. But it's like she keeps coming back to my mind, though. The other one does too. Jaquan does too once in a while. But when it's with her, I don't know why.
They're trying to get your attention.
I mean, it must be working because I went by there the other day. Actually, I'm like. You understand what I'm saying? You know how you can picture what they were doing before anything happened or whatever happened to her? Like, I picture what she was doing before. I mean, what was she doing? Was she marching band? Because she had a lot going on. I know that. I could tell. She had so much going on for her. And she went too soon. But I don't know if that's the daughter. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was a friend of the family. I don't know. But I know it has something. I don't know if she was in there. But I know it's got something to do with those two pictures and that headstone I saw. So I know that for a fact. It has to be something. And it's got me curious. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna inbox you about that maybe next week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're free. I don't know when you're free. Are you free on the weekends or during the
Yeah, I'm
weeknight?
free on the weekends.
Weekends? Okay, yeah. I ain't going at night time. I'm not going at night though. Oh no no no
What
no
you
no
scared
no
of the
no
dark?
no. I just don't want to go at night. No. Nah. Maybe one day, but not right now. Now I work a lot of that because usually by the time I get home, I work till 5. You know what I mean? So by the time I get home from work, I'm a little tired. But maybe Sunday, maybe like over the weekend, maybe I could do a Sunday. Not this weekend, the following weekend. But I'll let you know. But I wasn't.
Yeah. That's
Bless you.
that's fine.
Stand there.
Drink you some water.
Yeah.
We're watching Dragon Ball Z. I don't care how anyone feels about that.
Got a wedding.
But
Yeah, Native. She says she needs a nap. Grammy, all that walking you done did today looking for mushrooms. I bet you did.
mushrooms, what?
Yeah, she was out there looking for mushrooms.
Oh wow. Oh, you mean like eating? But wait, like eating them or planting them? Which one?
Oh, she was out there. I guess she was making, I guess, a stew out of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't eat. I can't eat mushrooms. Sorry, but I can't. Oh, one thing you gotta know about me, guys, show fry. I don't eat any corned beef. I can't be around liver. Listen, I can't touch liver because it makes my skin crawl. Like it makes me break out. I can't touch corned beef. I can't. It makes my skin break out for some reason, and I can't eat. I can't be around it. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
It's
your
not,
phone died. That's what happened. Cause we like lost her, and we're like, "What the hell happened?" Her phone died.
oh. Okay.
Cause she was live.
Oh, she was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was live.
Okay.
Her phone died.
Am I subscribed to her? I don't know. Oh, we'll have to go back and check. The frog.
Yeah, I blame it on the frog. Frog.
Oh, you mean bullfrog or regular frog?
Oh, it was a regular frog, but the way it looked, it was like, hey, you got some bug screen?
No, was it one of those big bullfrogs with a big neck, or was it one of the small ones with a small neck?
You can really kind of tell because it was halfway in the water, but the head was sticking out. Yeah.
Do you want the English music or the Japanese music? The Japanese music is fucking awesome.
Whichever one.
What?
Whichever one.
I'm more on.
Yeah, that frog. It looked kind of like an alien.
You watch Dragon
Hey,
Ball.
Show Fry, how's work?
Or the English music.
How's work? How's work?
Oh, it's going good. I just I'm working at a tobacco plant.
Oh, good. Weren't you working at the other place? The other place before?
Yeah, I was making carpet for cars.
Oh, that didn't work out, huh?
I mean, I mean, you get bored doing that crap. That's why I switch jobs like I do. I get bored of shit. I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
nah, I'm done with this.
Oh, okay, Gary. Yeah.
Please don't tell me that they can. Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
If you're gonna start doing a paranormal stuff, I can tell you what all like all what to protect yourself with and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Well, I know about the sage thing. I know there's some other stuff. I mean, I read about it. I think like crystals part of it, or that's something else I'm thinking about.
yeah, you can get your some
Crystals.
protection
Okay, yeah, I know
crystals.
that part, but I don't know. I don't know too a lot, but I know a little bit about it. Not a big expert, but I know a little bit. I read.
Yes, Irish. I'm back, Irish.
Irish. Irish. Hey.
Yeah, he been away for a minute.
Yeah. And how's Irish doing? I haven't seen Irish. How you been? Yeah. Hey, remember those
Irish.
panels we used to have with Irish and all of us? I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to who used to be up here with you a lot? Not Irish, there's another person that was up here with you a lot. He used to be up here all the time with it. I can't remember his name. What was his name?
Irish used to be up here a lot with me.
No. Somebody else beside. There was another person that was up here. He used to be. I don't know. I forgot his name.
Who?
Oh, Lee. I forgot his name. Was it William? No, wait, Liam something. Leah, whatever.
Huh?
Liam. Somebody named
Oh, Liam.
Liam. Yeah, Liam.
I
William.
don't know. I
William.
don't. I don't associate with them people no more.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know Shuffer. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't associate with them
No, I
people.
didn't. I had no idea. You know that I haven't taught. I don't know up here. Like I don't really be like in people's business like that. But I didn't know that. Sorry about that. I had no
Oh,
idea.
you good? You good? But I just don't. I don't associate with them people.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry to hear that. But no, because I remember there was somebody else that used to be up here. There was a few people, but I remember that. I don't know for some reason I remembered him. I remember he used to
Yeah.
come up here too. Like, okay. Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. Hope I didn't bring anything out. My
Oh
bad.
no, no, you good. You good.
Okay. I didn't. Well, how am I supposed to know? You know, I don't know. I didn't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you good.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been live in like 2 months, yeah, but yeah, I guess YouTube ain't fun like it's not fun like it used to be.
It's not. It's really not. Oh my god. Rain is not doing nothing to you. Chill.
Yeah.
Crazy pit bull.
Well, I started another job actually since the last time I talked to you.
Oh, what you doing?
Still doing the same thing, but I get paid a little bit more now.
Oh, hey, nothing
Yeah,
wrong with it.
yeah. I just left. She was like, well, I'll put it this way. Make a long story short. Mother agency was like, well, if it doesn't work out, don't come crawling back. I said, all right, bye, click.
I know that shit right.
Right? I mean, but because I went to another agency. I'll talk to you about that another day. I don't want to talk about it here. You never know. Anybody I might used to work for, they might be, no, they might be listening or something. But I'll tell you about that another day. It's another story altogether. But
Iris said, "What was the cowboy doing in it like spanking a monkey with a up down?"
what?
That was with Rain. God, oh my Rain, stop it! I'm gonna lock your
What was that
Rain.
cowboy dude that likes spanking? Who? What cowboy
Mikey, you
dude?
chill too.
What cowboy? What
Oh,
cowboy?
he's talking about Wiggy.
Wiggy? Oh, I forgot about him. I haven't seen him in the ages.
Hey, the last I heard, his YouTube career like flushed.
Oh,
His
yeah.
YouTube career went
Did
flush.
he have I remember last time I haven't talked to him in a long, it's been years. I think did he have a D Live or something? Last I heard, I thought. Not I heard it,
I
but I saw him.
have I have no idea.
I think he had a D Live. I think I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought he had D Live, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know because I saw it up there one day. Unless it was somebody else, but I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen Wiggy in age. It's been a long time.
But what I hear, don't quote me on it. But what I hear from that is, he was messing with that British chick. I don't know her name, but he was messing with that British chick. And
Mm-hmm.
evidently, he was still married at the time when he was messing with her.
Oh, okay.
So I could, he's probably on OnlyFans. Yeah, Gary, you probably right. You probably
Okay.
right. You're probably on that OnlyFans shit. But from what
Yeah.
I hear, his YouTube career just went bloop.
Yeah, I think last time I think I saw was what, like 2 years ago, right? Or a long time,
I,
huh?
I have no idea, but all I know is he don't. I don't even think he has a YouTube channel anymore. Like it just went. It just went straight to the poopy.
Yeah, I last time I mean, yeah, I saw. I mean, last I think it was last was it 2 years ago? Yeah, what about 2.5 years? I think it's been that long. I forgot all about him too. Not be mean, but I forgot all about him.
Well, when Irish said the monkey with a banana, I was like, wait a minute. Oh no, that's that wiggy shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, like I said, last time I knew he had YouTube. I think last time I saw he was up is I remember last time I think I saw he had a YouTube channel. That was a few years ago. I think he had the D Live. Don't quote me on it. I think he had D Live because I was on D Live not maybe a while ago, and I think I seen him maybe twice on D. I think it was him. Unless it was somebody else, but I don't know. I think he was on D Live one time or twice. I know I seen him on D Live once. I came across it, but it
He
was it.
was Gary, he was first he came out to be like a comedy dude, then he came out to be a growing channel, then he was like, well, I'm gonna do paranormal. Well, you can't just jump in and do paranormal like that.
Yeah, I think it
Especially not
takes.
you not knowing what the fuck you doing.
Oh, look at me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
No,
not.
but I'm saying though, like he was trying to go to like some big ass big boy places for beginners, and you can't just jump into paranormal like that.
Oh, you mean he was going to the bigger places that? Oh,
Yeah, like
I got you.
places that
Okay.
like he was trying to
Okay.
go to. He he was telling us he was trying to go to um a place where a witch was hung. Sir, first of all, no.
I don't know. I just know I know he mentioned about doing paranormal. Last I remember, I think he was doing it. I don't know. Last time I remember, but that was a long time ago.
That's a good way to like bring some shit back to your house that you really don't want.
Oh, yeah.
You can't jump
Right.
into paranormal head first. You gotta take baby
Yeah.
steps with that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at me. I went to the cemetery. I'm not a big expert. I'm not a big, and I'm not. And I'm taking my time. Yeah, but I'm not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Like I'm just going there to see. And but you know,
Right.
I'm just curious.
Well, that's what starts. Like some people that start paranormal, they don't have an experience with paranormal, or they just curious about the
Yeah, that's
paranormal.
what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I when I believe. Well, I mean, even when I went to Catholic school, it's we it was a big thing with that too. When I was in Catholic school about the paranormal thing, when I went to Catholic school, but we didn't really talk about it much. But I'm like,
Exactly, Ira. She will go to a place and challenge the spirits. That's one thing you do not do. You do not
yeah,
challenge. I don't care how big or small the spirit is. You don't challenge no spirit
right, yeah, okay,
at all. You don't. You don't provoke it. You don't challenge it. You don't even talk shit to it. You don't. That's just stuff you don't do.
mm, yeah. Hey, Chauffeur, I might go. I don't know. I might go live this weekend. You gonna be around? Just wondering.
Yeah, I'm gonna be around.
Okay, I'll let you know. I might maybe this week or next week. I'm not sure yet, but you know. I know during the weekday. I know during like Monday through Friday you work at night though, right?
No, I work during the day. I work 6 to 6.
Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, so good. Maybe okay, that's cool. Cause I haven't been live. No, I haven't been live in like almost 2 months. Seriously, I haven't. You know, Sure Fry, I'll tell you, that's unusual for me, right, Sure Fry?
Right.
I used to go live. How many times I used to go live there? She'll tell you.
But every night, just about.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I couldn't do it no more. I was just like, but see, you gotta remember too, when I was working at the other house, remember? I used to go live when I was at work. But see, I had it where he had Wi-Fi, so he let me use the Wi-Fi. I used to go live at work while he was out, out for lit. So I'd be live every other day or so. But now, fast forward now, I don't have, I just don't have a lot of time. When I was at
Yeah.
work, that was different because I was over there. Because I was at the house all day, so I was there like 4 or 5 days a week. So I had the Wi-Fi. He'd go out for an hour and take care of his wife. As long as I was taking care of his wife, that was fine. I was off and on. But now, fast forward now, I had more time then, but now, I can't, you know.
Irish, you need to go back on an investigation. I miss your investigations.
Yeah. Where have you been, Irish? Yeah, he used to be on a lot. I haven't seen him lately.
Well, he's like everybody else. He's been trying to
Yeah.
live life.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my thing is like, you know what? You can do a career YouTube. There's nothing wrong with it to do that. But my thing is like, if you get monetized, it's a good thing. But then it's like, okay, YouTube
Oh,
takes
fuck that
20%.
monetization. I ain't doing
Oh
shit
yeah,
to
no,
get
no, no. Oh,
monetized.
I know, no, no. I'm saying in general, like if you want to do, I think there's a lot of people that do that. That make money off it. They live off YouTube, which is good. I think that's a great venture. That's a great business. But then on the other hand, like me and you were, so like okay, yeah, we can get it, but like they take 30%. So like say a super chat's what like $1. How much you get? Like 70 cents, 60 cents, probably, if that.
Something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I would tell everybody that's great because I see a lot of big YouTubers live
I'm
off
gonna
it.
tell you like this.
Yeah.
People make more money on TikTok than they fucking do on YouTube. And
I noticed that. Yeah.
I swear you come up on TikTok quicker than you ever did on fucking YouTube.
Right.
So I want the disability and do not have the money.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, hon. Aw.
Oh, see, people just it's shit's too fucking high.
Yeah.
Shit is too fucking high. Even food, it's too fucking high.
Yeah. Isn't like TikTok they help you sponsor something or whatever? Like you get monetized on TikTok, right? Don't you have to have like 1,000 followers or something like that in order to do that?
You have to have 1,000 to go live, but you'll hit a fucking 1,000 in a day.
Yeah, because I mean,
No
oh,
lie, you'll hit a
one of my
$1,000 on TikTok. I mean, you'll hit 1,000 subscribers on TikTok in a fucking day.
yeah, you know what? One of my TikTok videos I made, I just did a TikTok video and I posted on here, and I checked back, I had over 1,900 views. I didn't realize that. I just saw it today. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah,
And I
like
didn't
I
realize
said,
it.
you come up way quicker on fucking TikTok than you ever will on YouTube.
Oh, Irish said, I don't want to monetize. It'll mess up my EBT. Oh, okay, okay. A medical. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Right? Oh, okay.
I don't care about the monetization on YouTube. Period.
Yeah.
Period. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I put it this way. If it happens, it happens to me. Like, I mean, I don't mind. It'd be nice. But you know what? I work, I'm not thinking about that because I work. So it's not, if to get monetized, you got to be on YouTube like a lot. I mean, it was like a lot. And I got time to be on here, but not like all that. I just don't.
yeah.
Not like I
And
used
like
to.
I
Well,
said,
not like I used to short fry. Not like when I first started. Yeah, a little more time because when I was working, I was there all the time. I didn't go anywhere. But fast forward, she passed away actually in 2020. She passed away actually a couple years ago, and
oh,
yeah. So after that, and then yeah, and I moved on or whatever. And I was going live. But I still was going live. I go live at my house. I go live every night. But I haven't really. I don't do it as much like I used to because I had a little more time then. Now it's like I just don't have a lot of time now. I do, but I don't. I just can't. And sometimes I don't want to hear a lot of, la la.
Marcus. Oh my god, dude.
What is Gary
Raven's gonna
saying?
eat your ass up. Stop.
Do a
That's
TikTok.
a damn pit bull, dude. You better sit your ass down.
Oh, do a TikTok of farting in a bottle, and you will get thousands of views. Oh my God, no, thank you.
Exactly. Yeah, you would. Exactly. People, people on TikTok are fucking weird.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok is something else.
Yeah. 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 Speaking of that, I might just go on. Yeah. I've been more like on I just been going more live on
Mike,
Instagram once in a
quit
while.
egging Mikey on. We talking about some get him.
What? What?
Yeah. Mike, see, the dog here is named Mikey.
What kind of dog? What kind of dog you got?
He's a fucking Yorkie.
Oh, little cute doggies.
And then Rain, she's a pit bull. So Mikey's over here harassing Rain. That's a damn pit bull. And she's like, dude, you about to turn into a hot dog. Leave her alone.
Wow. So what's your plans for tonight, Shore Fry? What's your plans for tonight, Shore Fry?
Oh, nothing. Just chilling.
You got to work tomorrow, huh?
No, actually, I only work like 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts. So, oh, Irish wants the link. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Hold on, Irish. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I love Irish coming up on panel.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Shore Fry, I'm gonna stay up with you for a couple. Once when he gets up, I'll stay on for like a few more minutes. I'm gonna take off. I'll wait till he gets up here and I'll take off. I got some stuff I gotta
Okay.
do.
I love
But
Irish on my panel. He's a
yeah.
trip.
Thanks for inviting me up. I didn't expect you to invite me up. I was like, oh, thank you.
Oh,
Thanks.
you know you're welcome up here anytime.
I know. Well, I didn't want to bother you. I was like, no, I should probably maybe,
Girl, no. You know you're not bothering me.
Aw, thank you. Yeah. Guys, me and Shore Fry, I know Shore Fry for how many years, Shore Fry? Oh my God, like almost 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. 4.5, no, 2017. Well, really 2018 technically, so 3 years. Yeah, 3.5, almost 4, yeah, give or take, yeah. It's about 4
Yeah.
years, yeah.
Hear you.
Hey. Hey, Irish. Hi, Irish. Nice to
What's
see
up?
you. Long time no see. How are you?
Okay, I had to set everything up on this computer.
Okay. You feeling okay? How you feeling?
Uh, I'm not feeling like $1,000,000, but I'm okay.
That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing okay too.
It just some days it's all right. It seems like since I started, I just started going to the gym again
Mm-hmm.
like a week ago, and it's like I kind of feel a little bit better. But it was at some points I'd be sitting because I haven't worked in like over 2 years, like 2.5 years now,
Oh, really? Okay.
and I got degenerative arthritis in my knee, so it's
Oh.
hard for me to walk. And then a little over a year ago, I had to go to the hospital because I couldn't catch my breath, and what it was is I was retaining water.
Oh.
Well, it's
Oh
like,
Lord.
That's why we haven't seen you in a while. I see. Okay.
and the first night I was there was like actually 12 hours. They pumped like 2 gallons of water out of me.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
So it's like I've been taking water pills and blood pressure because it what it did is it was putting pressure on all my organs and my heart. So I got one side of my heart was larger than the other. So it was like, but just before I went to the hospital, it's like from my front door to the street it's less than 100 feet. It's like maybe 50 feet, and I couldn't even roll my trash can out without having to stop and take a break.
Oh.
Irish, don't you got me on Messenger, and I think you got my number. Why don't you call somebody and tell somebody this stuff?
You have to send me your number again because I think the phone that I had your number on literally just took a shit. I mean, the screen just black.
Okay.
Wow.
So I got another phone, but then when I went on disability, my nephew he was in the Marine Corps, and he got out and he started working for local PD. So he's got the both the military and the first responder discount through the phone.
Oh, okay.
So they just put my name on that program, but I had to get a new phone also. So
Okay, well, you're gonna have to send. Oh my God, you're about, dude. I'm about to turn you into a damn hot dog. Chill.
that fucker's he's just mad because the other dog has a bigger dick.
Well, the thing is, Mikey's a boy, Rand's a girl. It's like, what the fuck?
Here's what when I was with my ex, right? Her brother was a big time stoner, and he got into like dealing drugs. So he was flashing his money, so he got a bulldog, right? And he brought his bulldog over one time to the house, and I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. He thought the bulldog was big and bad, and he got pissed off because I pointed out my Chihuahua had a bigger dick than his bulldog.
Wow.
And he looked at him and he got pissed because it was true.
Wow. But sure, Fry, I must depart the premises. Whiskey was nice seeing you, Irish Whiskey. Nice to see you. I gotta go, Sure Fry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
you good?
Yeah, I got stuff to. But I got you on Messenger. Can I hit you? Can I hit you? Can I message you? Maybe tomorrow. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's okay. But thank you for inviting me. Much love to everybody on the chat and Irish Whiskey. Hope you feel better. Good to see you. Much love, Sure Fry, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Good to you.
All right. Much love. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Night.
Oh, I'm trying to say StreamYards. I can't even.
StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't. I can't even see the chat. I have to bounce between windows. I have to go to the YouTube window to see what's in the chat.
Let's see. We got Gary, Mike, and that's all that's typing right now is Gary and Mike.
But then again, I don't have a paid subscription with the StreamYards anymore, so that might be part of it. I don't know.
Gary said good night. You leaving, Gary? Mike put in there 1-800 short fry. Really?
We'll see you later, Gary. Yeah, I don't have anything anymore in the StreamYards because they were charging me $25 a month, and until it was like 6 months before my disability kicked in, so I couldn't afford it.
Oh, fuck that. StreamYards ain't even worth that.
No, and I wouldn't like that. I wasn't even really using it anymore because there for the first part, I didn't do anything. I was just trying to get myself set in, and so, and it was hard. It was hard for me to get out, and right now, it's hard for me to get around. I can, but I'm having transmission troubles because it doesn't always want to shift like it's supposed to. So I don't want to go too far out of town. I've just been kind of staying here close in town.
Right.
I mean, I could probably hit a few local cemeteries, but I'm not going to be going to the desert,
Right.
And then this month I got to find another place that's a little more suitable for me. Plus the landlord here, they're having to go through and like literally redo everything because they really didn't pay much attention, and we had pest issues.
What? Stop, Mikey. Shit. Jesus. All right, Gary. If you come back, then hopefully I'll still be live when you get back. But if you don't, I'll see you next go round. Love you, Gary. Mikey, chill your balls, dude. See, this is what I gotta deal with. Hold on, let me see if I can show him to you. I don't know if you can see him, but this little pipsqueak right here. Hey, 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 you, Mikey. Oh, now you don't want to look. Now you don't want to look. This is what I got to deal with. Thing right here. He thinks he's the badass of the house.
Is that somebody's butt?
This is the dog. See his
That's
face?
the dog. Oh, the dog's face?
Yeah. But he thinks he's the badass of the fucking house. And he's going after, oh, she's in the shadows, but a big ass pit bull. Like, dude, chill your balls. So what else been going on with the Irish?
Not much. Just I got to try to find a new place to live. What I was saying is, the landlords having to like literally go through all these units because, well, the issue's been going back for like at least 5 years now.
Raditz.
Mm-hmm.
We got roaches and rats,
Oh wow.
and basically it's like I don't know what the landlord was thinking. She would spread like little like pellets or something on the yard and in the flower beds like once a year, and then pest control come through once a year, and she thought that would take care of it, but yeah, no. And
So what are you gonna do?
well, I got to move because the whole unit is like the rats have been living in the wall for at least 3 years now, and there's going to be nests in there, and there's going to be rat shit in the walls and the ceilings and where they travel around. Plus, there's holes in the walls where they've been getting into my pantry and chewing stuff up. They've chewed through totes and chewed into food, and I checked a few days ago, and I had an ice chest in my pantry, and it's been all chewed up. So it's like, and the landlord was like, she's like, "Oh my god, your apartment isn't that clean." It's like, well, duh shit, there's fucking roaches, and I can't get behind the fucking like. I'm not able to move the stove and the refrigerator and get on my hands and knees into the cabinets. And I'm like, I can't do that. I go, there wouldn't be an issue if that was never got out of control,
Yeah.
I told her, it's like I had, when I lived in Porterville, I said, my neighbor had roaches and the big ones. I said, but we had to have the spray guy come out at least once a month, not once a year. And I mean, they're just all over. I can walk outside and walk behind that, that building that was here along that brick wall. And there's big roaches, the big, like 2-inch roaches and the little roaches. And it's like, what she doesn't realize is she's going to go through and she's going to be spending, it's been a month and a half and she's still working into the unit right next door to me.
Oh wow.
And she's going to have to go through, and she's going to literally, in this, I shit you not, she's going to have to tear out all the cabinets. She already told me she's got to replace the stove and the refrigerator, which the refrigerator's on the way out anyway. I'm just hoping that it'll last until I'm out of here. And then she's going to have to go through and rip out a bunch of the wall and the ceiling tiles and redo. Well, the carpet was kind of it was on the way out when I moved in back in 2014, 8 years ago. It was, the seams were coming apart. Now it's like there's spots I can't even vacuum because it just literally lifts and rips the carpet even more than what it is. So I mean, it's just, even if she does get everything, I'm not going to want to move back in because I know the rats and the roaches are going to be back, because she's not going to take care of the maintenance because she's not doing it now. She had some guy come through and do the units, but she's had no, a month ago, but yet she's had nobody come back and spray the outside since then. So,
Why don't you move down this way?
it's like, well, everything. My family lives here in town. My mom lives here. My sister lives here. My nephew lives here.
Oh, gotcha.
I've got my cardiologist is here. My general practitioner that deals with my diabetes. My podiatrist. That's all here. Some of my benefits is through the state of California, and my Medi-Cal. But I've got
Irish, aren't you a military vet?
yeah, but I'm not a wartime vet.
Well, they do have where I'm at. They do have a vet clinic just for the vets here.
Yeah, well, I don't need that because I got Medicare now. They put it. They started the thing where anybody on disability automatically qualifies for Medicare before the retirement. So I got Medicare, and then what Medicare doesn't cover, Medi-Cal does.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But there's a vet program I'm going to try to get here. It's not through the government. I think it's more of a private organization. I'm hoping because they'll help veterans. I've talked to them briefly. I got to get back with them tomorrow or Monday, and they help with like getting settled in with like security deposits and rent and stuff. But my rent's been going up here too, so it's like a couple.
Well, I mean, yeah, you are in California, and that place is not cheap to stay there.
Well, shit, I just went and got $50 worth of gas, and it only got me 8.6 gallons.
How much are your gas out there?
Oh, the cheapest depends. If you go to like the AMPMs, the convenience cheapest ones, it's like $5.75 a gallon. And if you go to like a Chevron or Shell, you're looking at $6.50 or $6.75 a gallon.
Because it's like $4.20, between $4.20 and $4.40 up here.
Well, the thing was, a couple of years ago when Trump was in office, it was like $2.89 a gallon.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then it would bounce to like maybe 3.05 sometimes, but it was between say $2.90 and $3.10 a gallon. It would bounce between the winter and summer. That's what it would bounce for. But it's only been like a little over a year for Biden, and it's already more than doubled.
Man, fuck Biden. Fuck Biden. That's what I say. I say fuck that motherfucker.
He's a fucking dick.
He's a mumbling bitch.
It's like I don't know what some of these people were fucking thinking. And it's like even the stuff at the grocery store, the store brand stuff has gone up over the last, just in the last 2 months, it's gone up almost 50%. The store brands, the cheap generic store brands have gone up. I mean, I was getting a 1 pound bag of pasta for like 78 cents. And now it's like a $1.18. And this is the Winco brand, store brand.
Oh, Mike said it was $2. It was on $2 in Florida, and now it's like $5 there.
Yeah, I just got, like I said, I went.
Well,
I got a soda. I got a fountain. The fountain sodas used to be cheap too. Now they're like $2.50 for a 44 ounce. I used to get a year ago. They were 97 cents. With tax out the door, they were 97 cents.
Mike said all the damn people voted for
Yeah.
Well, like all the damn people voted for him.
Yeah, because they don't need gas.
Jesus. Oh, Elaine is on Brooklyn Chicks. panel now. Oh wow. I
Who?
ain't I'm not mad. Elaine jumped the Brooklyn Chicks panel. He called her a panel jumper.
Oh, the girl that was here.
Yeah.
The one that,
I'm not mad about that.
see, you notice how it's like I mentioned that one of your dogs has a bigger dick than the other, and then she has to leave. It's like, what the fuck?
I'm not worried about it.
Maybe I should.
I knew his shit was rigged when he got in the office because they wanted Trump out of the office so fucking bad.
Well, you gotta. There's a lot of stuff that it was like there was more votes than people in that town. You know, it's like we've got 7,000 people in this county, and there was 10,000 votes that came in. Like,
Yeah.
really? And then you have people going that wanted him in, going, oh, there's nothing suspicious. It's like, okay, let's flip that and put it under Trump has more votes than there is people in town, and people lose their fucking minds. You could tell it was rigged. It was just like,
Yeah.
why even vote anymore? I mean,
Exactly. Because they're gonna pick and choose who the hell they want in the office anyway.
well, you could tell the whole DNC was was rigging their own primaries on who would actually get on the ticket. It was rigged, and that wasn't the first. It was the previous election. They did it too, and it's like I really don't give two shits, but it's like they're screwing people over. You know what I'm saying? They're screwing their own voters over when they ignore it and rig it so it gets who they want in there. It's like, wow, you guys are screwing your own voters over.
Well, this is my whole cap on it. It don't matter who you vote for because whoever you vote for is gonna be the opposite of who you vote for anyway.
I mean, you still got all these top 1% of the top 10% in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The people with the multi-trillion-dollar bank accounts running the banks and all that.
Hey, he said, I hope Abraham Lincoln still on the White House. He probably voted for him too. Yeah, it won't surprise me.
Well, that's who Biden thought he was running against at one of those things. He was calling him Abraham Lincoln. Like, what the
Jesus.
Like, what the fuck? People are gonna vote for, and people voted for that motherfucker.
Jeez. And the thing is, the shit that he says on, like, when that stuff happened over there across seas, and it was like, well, lady, give me a break, because that ain't got shit to do with me, but you're over here hollering, oh, we need to help the Ukraine and all this. Y'all wondering where y'all tax money went to this year? That's where it went to.
Yeah,
Exactly where it went to.
myself, I just think I'm tired of seeing the U.S. as the world's police department. We need to stay closer to home.
Like, that
that's
ain't
what
got shit to do with us, but though he want to stick the nose where it don't belong.
Well, I haven't really been like watching the news and stuff in the last couple of years, so I mean, I really don't know, but I did see a clip where Mr. B was trying to walk up the stairs of Air Force One and he was tripping.
Oh God.
He was falling up the stairs. And it was like, wow.
Okay, you gotta have some major talent to fall upstairs.
Yeah, you gotta have some fucking major influence with gravity if you're falling up the stairs.
Alrighty.
But I really haven't paid a lot of attention to the news and all that stuff that's going on behind the scenes. Every now and then I'll catch something on social media. people flipping out. It's like, oh my God, did you hear Trump said this? And it's like, Trump's not even president. What the fuck? Why in the fuck are you worried about it? What Trump says? He's not president.
Well, my thing is, how you trying to impeach a president that's not president anymore?
Well, that's the whole thing. The impeachment is for someone who is elected to a position. He's not in that position anymore. Impeachment really, I mean, it's not even possible, but I guess they're changing the rules to fit what they want. So I don't know. I just think it's like they're so incredibly fucking mind blown that they're going out of their way and doing stupid shit and making things up like fairy tales just so they can have something to say to make them feel better.
Exactly.
It's like,
Exactly.
why? Like I said, he's not even president. Why
Yeah,
why-
but I'm like,
why go after that shit and why spend money on it?
2 years.
but see, my thing is too on this too. Like when who is her name? Kamala, whatever her name is.
Camel toe?
Yeah, that. She was going on national TV saying, y'all are gonna beg me for a loaf of bread. Bitch, I will smack the shit out your ass saying that shit.
Well, she's the one
Begging somebody for a loaf of fucking bread.
she's the one that went after all these minorities and locked them up in prison as slave labor. And then they sit there and then they turn around and vote for her. You know what? If those people are that stupid, they deserve to be locked up for maximum sentencing.
Exactly, and exactly Mike brainwashed. But the thing to me too is like when you sit there on national TV and make a fucking donkey out your ass and people still vote for you. It's like what? Wait, what? You mumble your words as you talk.
Well, I even had this one guy sit there and he was talking. He was still after the Russian dossier was disproved, and the guy who the leader of the committee that was investigating that come out and said it's not true. There was still people on social media talking about it, and I sat there and I said that it wasn't true. And of course, he comes back. This was on, I think this was on Clapper, but I sit there and he's like, "That's not true." So I did a video showing search results, and then I said, even the media and all that is turning against Biden, and he's like, "Oh no, you're full of shit. Where's your evidence?" So I sit there and I did another video, and posted the link to there so people could see it, and the video response, and showing all the search results, saying word for word what I did. And it was like, it wasn't just like, it was like CNN, USA Today, all these major news outlets saying it. And then his comeback is like, he's like, "Oh, I'd get a better answer from my third graders." I'm like, dude, that's pretty weak. I showed you physical evidence of search results through Google.
Mm,
So don't just sit there and say that my evidence is weak. It's all right there.
exactly.
So
I just don't get it. I really don't.
some of these people
Like
just,
this dude should have been impeached like when he got started, basically.
he should have been impeached before, because he's on freaking video admitting that he bribed what was it, the Ukraine or what it was, one government official that was investigating his son for drugs, and
Mhm.
he bribed them. He bribed the leaders to fire the attorney.
What's
that
up with breakfast?
breakfast.
Braxis.
Oh, a Braxit. Oh, hey,
Yeah. He said, "Hey, Irish." And my question is, why is he still in the fucking White House after threatening to drop nuclear bombs? Exactly, Mike.
They're not going to impeach because there's enough Democrats in the Congress, in the House and the Senate to stop an impeachment. So they're not even going to investigate. It's just going to be squashed.
Hmm. The thing is, it's getting to the point where it's so fucking ridiculous with the Democrat Party, and they're not even letting the Republican Party vote for shit anymore.
See, that's the thing. I started bringing a lot of the stuff up, and people start going, "Oh, you're a radical right winger and this and that." It's like I'm not even a Republican, dude. I'm a libertarian. So your argument is already fucking jacked. You already fucked yourself because you assumed, and then they
Right.
they get pissed off, and then they call me a racist. I'm like, what does this got anything to do with being a libertarian? Got anything to do with race? And what did I even say about race? Race and nationality wasn't even an issue.
Well, see, even Lindsey Graham went down to the wall, and he was like, "Y'all got to really fucking close this wall because people are coming across these dressed nicer than I am, and Louis Vuitton and fucking Gucci getting in, and they claiming what you call it? I guess you would call sanctuary. They're calling it sanctuary on shit, and they're dressing nicer than fucking me, dude.
I
Like,
knew.
close the fucking wall, quit letting people in."
It's like I had to go to Walmart this morning and get some clothes, and the fanciest I was getting was a $10 T-shirt. That was my fancy clothes.
Yeah, and he was like, dudes coming over here in Louis Vuitton and Versace and fucking Gucci and shit like that, silk shirts and shit like that. Why the fuck are they calling it sanctuary? Quit letting these people in because they got more money than me right now.
Well, you even got Democrats going down there going, "Hey, this is a problem. We need to go back to the Trump plan." You know,
What's up, kid?
because
Long time no
there's too
see.
much too much bullshit coming across.
Exactly.
It's not people that it's not refugees coming across.
It's a big ass mess. And then didn't he say like people who cross into the United States they automatically U.S. citizens?
Oh, that's what I think he's trying to do, so they can get the vote.
Lord.
That's why there's like it's like, oh, come here, we'll take care of you, we'll give you money, but you need to vote for us.
Mm-mm. And like I said, this COVID shit with the numbers and things like that, when it first started, all it was is that people that die of natural causes or a car accident or something like that, oh, they died of COVID. Let's
Well,
let
my
the numbers go up and put you in a panic.
my aunt had Alzheimer's and dementia for years before she died, and she was in one of these retirement homes. So they tested her. They tested them right off, and she come back negative. Okay, well, she died back in 2020, the end
Hmm.
of 2020. She died, and then they did a COVID test on her, and it came back negative, but she was still classified as a COVID death.
See that?
So it's like she's got two tests coming back negative. She's got medical issues that's been going for years, and knowing that she's on the way out, and they still say, "Oh yeah, she died from COVID." No, she didn't. She didn't even have it.
It's just another scare tactic to put in people. That's all it was. A scare tactic to put in people.
Yes, but you notice and say, God, a lot of elected. It's COVID really isn't a big issue anymore.
No, it's not. It's really not.
I mean, I can sit there and I've been going for a long time now. If I want to go into Taco Bell, no mask. A lot of places had these plexiglass dividers, and in the stores and fast food, they're gone. They've been taken
Mhm.
down. They're not there anymore. The
Yep.
Now the medical places, um, like the doctor's office and the clinic, they still want you to have a mask when you go inside, which I don't have a problem with that because people go in there are already sick anyway. That's why they're going in there, to see the doctor. They've already got the flu or they've got something else. So I don't mind the mask in there because those people going in there basically are sick anyway. But
That well, see, a lot of government buildings too are closed down because they're still scared of the COVID ticket. Like
I,
they won't be going back to work, period, because of this COVID tech. They'll
what
work
what
from home.
what a lot of the clinic here, what they did is when Biden first got in, and they said you have to have the vaccine or something if you're going to work at the clinic, and if you don't have it, they fired one third of their staff, and they were put in a real bind. They actually had to close some of the buildings down because they didn't have the staff to man it. So that was empty buildings, empty medical buildings, and they were having to condense. Like my podiatrist had to move his offices, which was more than one room, over to the main clinic, and he was only given one room once a week. So he
Wow.
have to operate out of that. But my last visit, he was back in his regular building because they basically that building, like I said, they didn't have it, so they shut it down, and they were using that parking lot for COVID testing, and the other parking lot for COVID testing. But there was hardly any people, going in there being tested.
See, the thing is too with a lot of these places that still shut down and you can't go in. Like Social Security office, you gotta have an appointment to go in there, and you still gotta wear a mask when you do that.
Well, I
The
haven't been in there for 2 years, so I'm gonna have to go in there, and I'm gonna have to update uh, my shit, my address. But I got to get a hold of Medicare and have them send me a card because I've only got one card, and I'm supposed to have two because some of my
and
prescriptions.
it's fucking ridiculous. When that first shit, when COVID first hit, all it was like just another strand of the fucking flu. That's
Well, you
all it was. Is a strand of the fucking flu.
well, it was if you notice the death toll, the average yearly death toll stayed pretty much the same. It's just that COVID was getting the credit for all the deaths, like the heart attacks, they went down, cancer went down, the regular flu went down, everything went down. So it's like COVID was like a miracle cure for all these other diseases. And then when they start, people start losing interest in it, and it's like they start waking up, red pilling, knowing it's bullshit. COVID deaths are started going down, and all these other deaths started going back up. So it's like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Bring COVID back so nobody dies of cancer anymore.
Yeah. They try to make it mandatory with the military too, and have some people walk out because they went. Oh yeah, I'm still not vaccinated. Fuck
Yeah,
that vaccine. I'm
I
still
have
not vaccinated.
I haven't gotten a flu vaccine in. What was the last one I got? Was probably back in like 2003 or 2004. Was the last time I got a flu vaccine, and that was just because I worked at a hospital. So I'm like, okay, might as well.
I still ain't got a. I've never gotten a flu shot ever gotten a fucking flu shot.
Now I've gotten my in the last couple of years. A couple of years ago, I got a tetanus booster, and then the doctor strongly recommended, because of my diabetes, that I get a pneumonia booster. You know, so
Well,
I'm
see,
like,
this is the thing too with that
okay,
fucking vaccine too, Irish. You had to get one vaccine, then you had to get a second vaccine, then you had to get a booster vaccine for the COVID. Like, the fuck?
yeah. See, well, I went ahead because I got the tetanus because it was like really rare that I'm going to step on a fucking nail, But at that time, I was going out and I was exploring in the desert. So I'm like, I'll go ahead and I'll get the tetanus booster because I haven't had a tetanus in probably 15 years, a tetanus shot in 15 years. So I went ahead and did that. And then the doctor said, well, you got diabetes, so you're going to be, your immune system's going to be a little weaker than what it is. But I told us, like, I really have a strong immune system, but I'll go ahead and I'll get the pneumonia booster. And she goes, and by the way, it is a pneumonia. It's not a COVID booster, but if you do happen to get the COVID, she said that this will help. The pneumonia booster will help. So I'm like, then I'm good. I'm golden. I said, fuck this genetic experiment shit. I'll let all the people that's really gung ho behind them. I'll let them get the COVID shot, and when their fucking balls turn green and fall off,
Oh, sorry.
that's on them. I'll still have my balls. I'll still be sterile, and I'll have more. Even though I'll be old and have diabetes and all this other shit, I'll still be a sterile person and help save the human race.
Let's see. There's food for thought. Walmart is owned by the government. 8 out of 10 Walmart that are shut down have military bases beside them. They have chain link fence around. Oh, let me tell you another thing about the Walmart food. They're selling you fake shit. They're selling you fucking fake food. Like with the olive oil, that's not really 100% olive oil. That's got canola oil and all kinds of shit in the olive oil. The rice. You're eating plastic fucking rice.
Well, here's the thing. When they got ice cream bars that can be thrown on a fire and they don't melt and they don't burn, they're not ice cream.
No. Like with the sushi, that's not real fish they're putting in that shit.
Well, I wouldn't get Walmart sushi anyway.
No, any kind of sushi. Even the shit up in New York that's high dollar expensive sushi, that's not real sushi that they fucking giving you.
That's like that was that fake crab meat.
Well, it's actually like cheaper version of fish that's got more mercury in it than out this world that you're freaking eating.
The last time I really ate sushi is when I was in the Army. I was over stationed in Hawaii, and they actually had like at the swap meets, they had all these Asian people making sushi, and it was pretty good. But they would catch their own fish from the ocean.
The tea bags that we getting, that shit that's off the fucking floor.
Oh yeah. That's why I boil my water extra hot.
That's not really tea in the bags. The shit that's off the fucking floor, that's fucking sawdust. The pepper that we get that's in the fucking can is sawdust in that shit.
Well, I don't know if there's sawdust. I don't know. They'd have to.
Yeah, it's
import
fucking sawdust in that shit.
I don't think it's sawdust. I think it's what they call sweepings. Because I've worked in like some of the food processing, and it's what they call sweepings. The lower quality stuff. It's the stuff that falls off the belts or through the belts. It's real fine, and it falls onto the floor. and they sweep it up, and then they use it in a different, like for a more of a generic type. But it is like real product. It's just the stuff that's been swept up off the floor. It's not,
You're eating shit that's off the fucking floor.
yeah. Well, it's like come on, don't tell me you never went with that 5-second rule. You drop if I dropped the Hershey bar on the floor and it only sat there for 2 seconds, I know Short Fry be picking that motherfucker up, wiping the dust off, and eating that fucker.
Well, see, the thing is, we got dogs, so the dogs are ready for whatever, so they get it first.
You brush it off and pick the hair, and then you eat it.
No, what I'm saying is, we got dogs, so there's no chance. If it hits the floor, it's gone. It's in their mouth.
The dogs go by the 1-second rule. If it hits, the fastest one is the winner.
Yeah.
So if you're not the fastest, you starve.
Exactly. That's the rule in this house. If it hits the floor, you might as well kiss it goodbye. Got the dog done looked it up.
Even if you're the one that drops it, because the dogs are going to be right there waiting for you to drop it.
Hey, they catch here it goes. That's in their mouth. You're gonna be fighting for your dinner.
So they see it slip from your hand, gravity take hold, and they get it before it even hits the floor.
Exactly.
And then you look at the floor and there's nothing there, and you're like, holy fuck, I got a vortex by my knees.
Like, oh shit, which way to go, George?
It's like that shit. You're sitting there looking around. It's like, did that roll off somewhere? It's like, what the fuck? It's not round. It can't roll. What the hell did it go? It didn't bounce. And then you see the dog staring at you, licking its lips. And they're like,
the black hole. I've got a black hole. I'm with you, Mike. I don't eat fish either.
Oh, I like some fish, but it's like I don't eat as much as I used to. It's like I'll get the higher quality because it's from, like up out of Alaska where the radioactive water is kind of diluted a lot more. But I don't eat as much. I look to see where the fish comes from, where I get it, and usually it's in like the Gulf of Mexico, so it's kind of a little more protected from the is that Fukushima power plant.
Fukushima.
Yeah, that one from the that got flooded in Japan.
Man, that sound like something off of a Conjuring. Fukushima.
I think it was Fukushima, because Chernobyl was Russia, 3 Mile Island was the United States, and then I think it was Fukushima or some shit, that 9.0 earthquake that happened back, what the fuck was it, like a decade ago almost?
I think so.
It happened many years ago. It was back. I think it was back when Obama was in the White House. That's how.
Oh Lord!
And all of a sudden, we like you had Chevys and Harley Davidsons from Japan washing up on the coastline, and then
let me tell you about that. Now, I done heard from some truckers. The reason why we short is on a lot of shit, because when they go pick up the shit that's in those containers that they ship across seas, they can't pick it up because half of it's spoiled because people don't want to fucking work and put the shit on the truck. So they're sitting there just spoiling, wasting, because nobody wants to fucking work.
Well, that's the thing. That was people were getting paid more money to stay home than they were work, so that's what they started doing. and that's what really caused a big fucking problem because they were giving people too much money. It's like when they started shutting down the states and everything. It's like it just wasn't good. And then we had our illustrious governor, the big fucking rat, dickhead, cocksucking, motherfucking two-ball bitch bastard, taking money, and he let his wineries and businesses stay open. They got an exemption where they could stay open. Everybody else had to close. But yet when the money came, he was the first one to put millions of dollars into his businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And then we finally get a recall, and then they use that same fucking rigged system that put Biden in the White House, and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, everybody wants the fucking governor to stay in. It's like, no, everybody wants him out, but the people who run the system want him in, so he got a free pass.
Right.
Because I'll tell you what, because I live in California, I hear how people talk and how much bullshit they thought it was. Except these rich people who some live in LA, and most of them live in the Bay Area. And I shit you not, like this apartment when I moved in was $475, but it went up to $500, and then in January it went up to $550. And what I think is this lady knew she was going to have to do some major repairs, so my rent went up fucking 10% for half the year. So she got an extra $600 out of everybody here to help finance having to literally redo all these fucking apartments.
You know what really pisses me off, Art?
Because the lady in front of me, she moved out, and then the other lady, the landlord, came and said, "Well, you're not taking care of the place." And I'm like, "Well, I need help with cleaning. I can't get on my hands and knees and scrub the floor and the corners and behind shit." And that's where the big issue was. And I wanted to tell her, I was like, if you would have kept track of these roaches and fucking rats, there wouldn't be a mess for me to have to keep up with, And so I was given 60 days, which is fine because I need to get a place that's more handicap friendly. Because my shower,
you stay upstairs too, don't you?
No, it's only a downstairs. There's no upstairs here.
Oh, okay.
I got like 2 or 3 steps. I got to step up because it's a raised foundation. Because it's an older house. The house was originally like built in the 1920s or 1930s. Because it's a real old neighborhood. But, my shower is basically 2.5 by 2.5. And I have no bars to hold on to as I like have to spin in a circle to take a shower. Mm-hmm. So the only thing I have to grab onto is like a little wash rag thing. And if I start to lose my balance, that's not going to hold me. So I need something more solid than that. Because I got the bottom of my feet, I can't remember what it's called. It starts with an N, but they tingle, so I have a problem with my balance. That's why I have to use the cane to help. Sometimes I have to. It's a balance issue. It's nothing real assist to walk other than that. But so I'm moving out. The people in the other studio, they're going to be moving out. They told me to stay the other night. They're going to be moving out. So they're looking for a place. So there's this one girl up front, and I don't know if she's going to stay here or if she's going to move because, they're literally having to redo everything because of one, the roaches, they've been in the walls for 5 years. I told the landlady, I said, I'm seeing these roaches come in through like the outlets in the wall and the ceiling. It's a drop ceiling. I see them climbing between the wall and the ceiling.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take a lot. Once they get in that wall, it's over with. That's a breeding ground.
I said I see them coming in from my light switches and the ceiling and places like that. And this has been going on for years. And I seen them outside before that. And she knew they were outside because I was out there one day when she was raking, and she raked a whole bunch of leaves over by that brick wall, and the little brown roaches just went everywhere. And I was expecting her to like do pest control, start pest control once a month, and she didn't do it. She was like, at first she just did it twice a year, and that's not going to do anything, you know.
Mm.
Because like I said, I had a place, and we had to do it every 30 days, and we had them, and it was like $50 a month, and we had them spray around the base and the eaves, around the doors, around the all the windows, and like any like little vents that went under the house, spray under those and in those, and they sprayed real good. And we occasionally we saw like a big one come in, you know, by an entryway, but they were like on the way out, they were dying, so they never really got in the house. But we had them spraying every 30 days, and we didn't have a problem. Well, of course, you do it twice a year, you're gonna have a problem
Exactly.
because the spray doesn't last that long. Even the commercial spray doesn't last that long. And these guys coming around were basically, they were just spraying around the base. They weren't spraying around the windows. They weren't spraying around the doors. I had to have them spray around the base of my door. If I caught them when they came, I was like, "Can you spray around this?" And you know, they really weren't doing anything. So they got inside the walls and then in the ceilings, and so the rats. And when they first appeared, he started coming in because she had cats when I first moved in, but they all died, and she didn't really have anything. And it was like, hey, I can hear rats moving, and you know, in the ceiling above my kitchen and in the walls between the my apartment and the one where the lady moved. I said I can hear them in the walls, and if I tap it with the broom, you can hear them scurry real quick. And she said, okay, well, I had some people come out. She told me a couple months later, I had some people come out. They found where they were getting in. They patched it up, and they put, you know, poison inside there. And I didn't hear them for a few, probably 3 or 4 months. And then they started hearing them again. And every time I mentioned it to her, she goes, well, I'm putting those poison blocks out, and they're eating of the poison blocks because the poison blocks are gone the next time I see them. And I'm thinking, okay, so they're dying in the walls.
Yep. And really, what they're doing is they're feeding off of fucking each other.
Yeah,
So
they're feeding off each other, and they've been in there long enough because I've been hearing them for, well, like I said, I've been on disability for 2.5 years, and I could hear them inside the wall constantly. So they've had countless litters and families in the wall.
yep.
And I noticed, like I said, finally noticed a little hole, and I tried to plug it up, but they chewed the hole bigger. And I opened my pantry door the other day, and I seen like a whole bunch of white and red, like little shavings on the floor, and I'm like, what the fuck? And right next to it, I noticed my little ice chest that's red and white is missing half the side.
You still have your haunted doll?
Yeah, I still have both of them. I've got the doll with the Michael spirit, and then my little Alan doll.
Have they been doing anything freaky?
No, I really haven't. Like, I haven't been doing stuff outside because I really didn't feel like it.
Hey, Brandon.
I didn't feel like I was all strong enough to really be doing that stuff. But you know, I want to get back into it now because I've been thinking, it's like, well, gee, I had these health problems long before I started getting diagnosed with them, and I was doing it and I was fine. So I want to do that. And I charged one of my phones up. I got my Necrophonics. I was thinking about using. I got my all my other stuff is in storage. My cameras and my spirit box and all that. That's in storage. I'd have to go, and I got that like all the way back because that's some of the first stuff I took out. You know, my totes and all that I took out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have to go, and I'd have to dig that stuff back out and make sure all the batteries and all that stuff were charged back up. But I mean, I still got my Necrophonics, and I got this little laptop, and I still got my my webcam, my Logitech webcam, and I just got to get it hooked up to this computer. plug
Have
it
you
in.
have you been on Facebook lately?
Yeah.
Did you see what John HSFL had posted?
All about his the account hack.
Not only that, he went out with a group to do an investigation, and they left him fucking stranded.
Was this yesterday?
No, this was like I want to say a few weeks ago. They
Oh,
left him fucking stranded, and because he was in a hospital, he had a panic attack. They left him up there, and they took all his shit, his clothes, his equipment, all that. They took all his shit and just left him where he was at.
no, I didn't know about that.
Yes, I was like, who in the fuck would sit there and let a man who done had a panic attack and been in the hospital and then take all his shit and leave him with nothing and leave him up there by himself?
I say that's one thing why I I really don't just shoot out without. The only place I go is like if I went somewhere, I go with Ray the Fam or John because I've done investigations with them more than once, and those are like the only people I'd really go with and trust.
That was some whoever them people were, and I don't give a fuck if you listen or not. That was some teetotal fucking bullshit. What you did to him.
Oh yeah,
John is a good dude. He did not deserve that at all. At
okay.
fucking all.
We've done. Me and John did quite a few. We've done investigations at the Padre Hotel. I've still got one hotel that I think I got it on. I got the footage on a passport, but the laptop and the desktop I was using, they've done took a shit. I think I just need a battery for the laptop, but I the keyboard is screwed up, so I'd have to use like a plug in a keyboard and get a new battery for it. But I got another one that my mom bought me for Christmas
Yeah.
that I started using, and it's a nice one. It's a Hewlett Packard, but it's got like Windows 11 and everything's all updated and
I thought I was like, if you go and investigate with somebody, you make sure everybody you went to investigate with is leaving with you.
yeah.
You don't leave a person behind. I don't care how big, how small the investigation is. You don't leave somebody fucking behind like that.
Well, the stuff I get, yeah, Mike, the stuff I get in the grocery store, a lot of it living here in the Central Valley, it's agriculture. So a lot of the stuff that's in, there's a lot of packing houses that do local goods. So that's what I get is like all the vegetables stuff. I buy the frozen stuff, and it's locally done. It's packaged locally. Within the county or a tri-county area,
Yeah.
and it's usually the stuff that I get is the non-GMO.
See, I'm still in a small country town, so like everything that's here, like you would find in a big city, is not here. Everything is homegrown and grass fed and things like that. So, cause I'm telling about when I tell you it's a small fucking town, small as country, small as fuck.
Yeah, I mean even right down to the I get the powdered milk, but it's a local thing because there's dairies here, so it's like when you go to the store, a lot of the ice cream and stuff. There's a lot of local brands and a lot
Well,
of
see, the
and
milk that comes here is still you know how back in the day the milkman come by and bring you it in the glass straw shit.
yeah. Oh, that's
That's
my.
what they do here.
Oh, they don't do it here because the city's too big. We're like the town I live in, I remember when it was 24,000. Now it's like 130,000 people. You know, and I don't even know what it is from the last census, from the 2020 census. They haven't updated the signs yet. I got to go look. But I mean, my grandma used to have a farm. We'd raise walnuts. So all the walnuts that we had, we raised ourselves. You know, the neighbors, they raised, they had plums, they had corn. They raised a lot of that themselves, and that, a lot of the milk processing and all that. Some of it's big, like Knutson Corporation, but a lot of it is dairymen. Local dairymen have gotten together and built milk processing, where they do milk, they do cottage cheese, they do ice cream from their own milk.
Mm-hmm.
And they own those companies. They've gotten together, and instead of selling their milk to like Knutson and stuff like that, they did that, and they got the money, because they make good money, and they built their own places, and they got together and just made their own little corporation, local corporations.
Damn. That's like I said, the stuff that's out here, like the GMOs and stuff like that. Like, why the fuck why we grow our own rice? Louisiana is a big rice state. Why are you giving us some plastic fucking rice?
Or the styrofoam noodles.
Yeah, exactly.
What's funny is, I'm talking about that they make a lot of stuff here. Okay, one time when we went to the desert, John came from the coast, picked me up, and then we were going down, and we were going to the desert when we were going to Ridgecrest, and we were going along the freeway 99, and he's going, oh my God, what the fuck is that smell? That god awful smell. And I look to my right, off to the side of the road, and there's a place that makes like dog food and dog biscuits and stuff like that. I go, that's a dog food plant, John. And he's like, oh, I go, that god awful smell is dog food. And that's how they were making it. But most of it was like is made from grains. The dog biscuits and all that is made from grains and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. He's like, what is that god awful smell? And I sniffed it, and I'm like, I look, and I'm like, oh shit, they're making dog food, John. That's a dog food plant. And he's like, God, it stinks.
That's like me. I work in a tobacco plant, and what we do is we get like the big old bales of fucking tobacco. It's already broke up, but you gotta like fluff it out and separate and shit like that. And
you have to aerate the leaves.
Well, it's not the leaves, it's the tobacco. It's already been processed and things like that. But like
Shredded.
We'll do like one day we'll do like the pipe tobacco, then the next day we'll do the cigarette tobacco, and we just stuff it in the bags, weigh them, and then ship them off. But the thing is, it's the cheap shit. Like
the stuff you have to sweep up off the floor goes into like the Checkers cigarettes or the Pilot.
Stuff like Wild Horse and shit like that. It's that type of tobacco.
So
and
it's like you could actually have like hair and dog dump and insects and everything else.
Pretty much, yeah.
So it's
But
like,
see, I was sitting there when I first started. I was like, don't we gotta wear gloves to touch this shit? We don't even wear no fucking gloves. So it's like, wait a minute.
Don't you get tobacco stains on your hands?
No, that's the crazy part. Like you don't get none of that. At
Okay.
first, when I started feeling a little sick because you're touching that shit barehanded.
Yeah, and it's actually you're absorbing the nicotine and shit through your skin.
Yes, exactly. So I
So
was like,
it's like you're addicted to cigarettes even though you never smoked.
yeah, you're getting a high off of shit.
All I gotta say is I used to smoke like a freight train, but I quit back in 2014 when I split up with my lady. I had actually bought a big 1 pound bag of tobacco because it was cheaper to smoke out of a pipe because you could buy the big 1 pound bags for like $12,
Hmm.
and that was equal to over a carton of cigarettes that cost $20. Well, it was $20. A carton of cigarettes was $20 at the time. Now it's probably what a carton of cigarettes is like
80. It's
75,
like 80 fucking bucks. Yep.
$80. Yeah. See, and I was going through when we actually doing cigarettes, I was going through like 2 packs a day. So when I started smoking a pipe, I was saving a lot, but I just quit. I quit and I started vaping and I brought my nicotine levels down and then I quit vaping. I haven't vaped in over 2 years.
Oh
And
wow.
even when the last little bit of vaping I was doing was basically so I could get CBD oil. I was using CBD oil through my vape, so I could handle walking my patrols because my knee, well, especially my right knee, was so bad. So that's the only reason why I started. I was still vaping because I was vaping at like a zero nicotine. I was just doing it so I could get the CBD oil in my system. Otherwise, it would have been longer. But I haven't vaped in like 2.5 years. So
Well, see, this plant. I mean, it does everything. It's got the you could buy. It makes the carton of cigarettes and things like that too. But what got me was there's hot glue to this shit. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all gluing to a damn? It's a cigarette. It's nothing to it. Why are you using fucking hot glue? What are you gluing to a damn
it's like
cigarette?
it's like what are they cutting the tobacco with? I mean, what goes with the fuck?
Like, cause we had like uh day before yesterday and yesterday we had to clean up the plant because they had shut down. Ooh, it's about to stone. They had shut down the plant the whole week for Memorial Day. So for these 2 days, we was in there busting ass cleaning. When I tell you this place is fucking dusty, it was disgusting. But they had a sink that we had to scrub out, and it was fucking glue mildew. And they got a whole machine for a hot glue shit. I'm sitting here looking at this machine like, what the fuck are y'all gluing? Seriously. What the fuck is y'all gluing? This is cigarette shit.
They need
It's
they need they need to make the sawdust stick to the tobacco.
I was like, okay, it makes me wonder what the fuck is y'all doing? Like, cause I know they talking about now they putting metal and all kinds of shit in cigarettes.
Hey, Brandon, I just seen Brandon here.
Yeah,
I put
I
on my
said
glasses to read the chat.
I said something to him earlier. That's all he said was hey. But I'm sitting here wondering like, what the fuck are y'all doing behind our backs with the cigarette shit?
Or maybe they're sitting there gluing it with sawdust, making 2x4s. I don't know. Particle board.
Cause all a cigarette is a filter, a stem, and fucking leaves. What the fuck?
Hold on, I gotta take a leak. See if I can mute myself here. What the fuck? How do I? Oh wait, no, wrong window.
Lord have mercy. It says I got 3 people in here, but me and Irish are the only ones talking. Who in here lurking? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Mike said me. Mike, what is? I am getting ready for it. Wait a minute, it's 10. Oh, you gotta work the night shift tonight, Albertus? What is y'all intake? Because I ain't look, like I said, the cigarette has a filter. Short shit. Cigarette has a filter, which I see they got this big old little cotton thing and they go through the machine or whatever for the cigarette piece. What the fuck are they gluing every night? So you go in about this time every night? Yo, it is. Is it raining? Yup. It's thunder and it's lightning and it's raining. And where I'm at, they big bad tornadoes through here. The boxes. No, they tape the boxes. They don't use glue for it. They tape the boxes. That's why I don't understand what the fuck the glue for. They tape them. I don't know about all that, but I do know if I have one, I'll end up killing someone. Hey, Mike, I'm with you on that. Keep going after that cat, and that cat gonna claw your eyes out. Chill, dude. Hey, Mike, I'm with you on that. I got to have my nicotine. And the coolest thing though, working up, we get like 4 breaks for the 12-hour shift, but we get to sit there and we smoke in the fucking break room. We smoke in the damn break room. I was like, hell yeah.
Okay.
Right, lucky me. Yeah, Irish, we said we can smoke in our fucking break room on our breaks.
God, we haven't even been able to, in California, we haven't even been able to smoke in bars for over 20 years. I think it was the 1990s they took all that away.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you couldn't smoke in. First they did it. You can't smoke in grocery stores and stuff like that. Okay, fine. And I was like, I can go grocery shopping without having a cigarette. And then they took away in restaurants because you used to be able to smoke in restaurants, but then they made some smoking sections, and then they said no smoking in anywhere indoors. Period. And then they said no smoking indoors anywhere, but you can smoke in bars because I mean everybody smoked in a bar.
Exactly. Because when you're drinking, you're going to be smoking.
Yeah, except anymore I can drink without smoking. That doesn't bother me. But like I said, I quit back in 2014, so I'm way past the craving a cigarette, phase.
Not me, because I'm like with Mike. If I ain't got one, you better stay the hell out my way. 'Cause I'm about to
So
go on a marketing spree.
So if we ever went on a ghost explore, I'd have to smell your cigarette smoke.
I won't do it around you.
Because I mean, I don't have a craving for cigarette. Actually, I have the reverse effect. It's like I can't even stand the smell of tobacco. So
Mikey, what the fuck is your deal?
I guess that's a good thing, huh?
Yeah. But like I said, if you're not a smoker, I'm not gonna sit there and choke you with the smoke or smoke around you or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, anymore. I even if I'm like outside and I'm walking up to like a restaurant or something like that, and somebody is 50 feet away and they're smoking this, I can smell it. I can smell it's like, okay, somebody's out here smoking. Or even if I'm
yeah. So when you stop smoking, you could tell.
even if I'm sitting at a signal, I can smell it. So I know somebody is smoking in a car somewhere around me. Even though I can't see it, I can smell it.
Like that vape stuff, I tried it. It really don't do shit for me. I got to have a cigarettes.
Well, see, when I started vaping, I went from full flavor tobacco. As a matter of fact, when I was going through a bunch of stuff that I hadn't used since I've been here, and I was just getting rid of it because it's like I figure if I haven't used something in 5 years, I don't need it. I don't need it. So I actually found an entire case of pipe filters I bought when I first moved here back in it was like September or
All right, Abraxas, don't work too hard. Much love to you. Somebody said, say, hey,
take it easy, Abraxas. Yeah, because
you gotta,
I
gotta
moved
work.
back to Australia back in August, no, July, the end of July of 2014, and I quit the first part of October. So sometime between July and September, I got a full case because it was hard to find uh, the filters. I was having to go online and get them and stuff. So basically, I went online and I ordered a whole case. So I had a whole case and I had a few extra packs. I found the whole case unopened sitting in here. So, I mean, they were like, at that point, I think they were just like a dollar or $1.20 a box. But there was like 12 boxes and three. So I found like 15 boxes, unopened boxes. That was like 15, $16. But I I don't smoke and I don't know anybody uses, so I just threw the fucking shit away. I kind of felt bad about wasting perfectly good things, but I'm not going to sit there and hold on to it and try to find somebody who uses a Dr. Grabo pipe. I just threw it away.
Don't you have to smack them things to get that stuff out?
No, oh, the pipes? No,
Yeah.
no, because I had, and I'm sure I still got several somewhere in totes or in the closet in my pantry. But it's a little pipe tool. You just kind of scrape it and tap it a little bit. Just take it and just kind of tap it a couple of times. You don't have to bang it on anything, but just you got a packer that's got like a flat where you can pack your tobacco down, and then you got something with kind of a semi sharp edge for scraping the sides, and then something else for like scraping the big portions out. But most of it is just you just take it apart, put your filter in there, but it's not that big of a deal.
I think dipping is the most disgusting thing ever.
Well,
Chewing tobacco. Ugh.
I used to dip Copenhagen back when I was in high school, and I sit there and I got to where I could sit there and I'd put a dip in my lip, and I could sit there and I could eat and I could drink and all that with it in there and not lose any of it. But
Ugh.
it started literally eating my gums away.
I believe it.
So I just quit. I'm like, damn, after like 3 or 4 months, it's like, what's happening to my gums? I got all these, I got more teeth than I have gums. Of course, I paid for it later in life because the gums grew back, but then I started getting all these cavities under the gum line. So I lost a whole bunch of my teeth because of that.
That right there, my granddaddy used to do that, and when he was, he had one of those metal pots, and all you hear was ping, 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 ping every time he spit.
Oh, the spittoon?
Yes.
I usually just spit in a beer can. But I'd make sure I moved I would remove the tab so it was easily identifiable.
That's something. Mm-mm. Like a lot of people I work with, they're like, "Yeah, here, try this." I'm like, "Ew, no, get on that."
What the fuck?
See, this is, I don't know if you saw him before, but this is Mikey.
Oh, hold on, I had to I gotta come back here. Oh,
He's the terrorist of the house.
hey, you little shit!
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking to you, little shit.
Mikey, are you mad, Mikey?
Hey, Mikey. Oh, look, fuck you, Mikey. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Mikey. Mikey.
Hey, Mikey, you want a hamburger? Psych.
He has terrorized that cat, and he was around here. There's another cat he likes to terrorize. And when them cats get enough of them and start clawing, yeah, he ain't gonna have no eyeballs
Looks like he got his ass whooped already.
left.
He doesn't look like a big, tough alpha.
He acts like he won. That little thing's a douchebag. Like the pit bull in there, she's like 3 times his fucking size, and he'll go after her. Like, dude, she will turn you into a fucking hot dog. Cut it out.
Yeah, we had when I first moved to Porterville, I had a American Wolf. She was a puppy. And then we had another dog. And he was a dickhead. He was a fucking asshole. He was always picking on her. And the American Wolf, she was smaller than him. So he was always picking on her. He's always fucking with her. Until one day she realized, hey, I'm 4 times your size, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And she fucked up his world. He didn't last too long after that.
Might put down some cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. Cheap. Pepsi. And yeah, I've been watching. I started watching Saturday Night Live on
Oh,
on Hulu, but I didn't watch. I'm not watching the recent ones. I'm watching way back on season 1, 2, and 3. 4. I started way back in. I think it started in like 75 or 76. So I started watching those episodes because I watched them in the late 70s, early 80s. I was in junior high and high school, so I was watching it. So basically, those are the ones I watched.
ain't that the ones with like Richard Pryor and Chevy Chase and Steve Martin and
Yeah, they had. But Chevy Chase was there during the first season and part of season 2, and then they fired him because he was.
because he got in that fight with the who did he get?
Oh shit! What's the name? I can't remember. Bill Murray.
Yeah, he got in a fight with Bill Murray.
And I guess from what I read, it was a knockdown. I mean,
Yeah.
it got into uh, uh, people throwing fists,
Yep.
but it was like Chevy Chase was like he was always like, um, like picking on people, verbally picking on them like a verbal bully, and kind of sometimes you get physical and kind of like get a little physical with them and stuff like that. I guess Bill Murray one day he's like, "Fuck this shit, fuck you," and they got into a fist fight and Chevy Chase got fired.
Just like when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock at the Grammy.
Yeah, yeah, but I wouldn't say Will Smith is a real alpha male. I would say he just because I seen where he slapped him and he didn't stick around. He slapped him and he fucking took off.
Cause Chris Rock was about to lay into his ass.
Yeah, he didn't. He's like almost. I'm gonna, and it wasn't even a punch. It was like a bitch slap. I'm gonna bitch slap this guy, and I'm gonna take off and I'm gonna trot as quick as I can.
Yeah, exactly. I bet you this though. After them awards, I bet you Chris was waiting on that ass when Chris was like, "Yeah, bitch, come on and do that shit again. We off camera now."
I bet you Will Smith slipped out 10 minutes before the end so he could fucking Chris Rock's walking around. Where is that little punk ass bitch? I'm gonna fuck his world.
Cause he was like, "Wow, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me." I'm like, "What?"
I mean, my opinion of Will Smith, he's not really that great of an actor. I mean, really,
Nah,
not. Because if you look at all the movies he's in and the characters he plays, it's always the same type of character.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they write that character just for him, and then he can pull it off, but that's about all he can pull off. He really doesn't do, that much other stuff. But in every movie he's in, that's like Invasion Day, Independence Day.
Yep, I Am Legend, I Robot.
Yeah, I Robot. What are the? He's been in a few others like Men in Black 1 and 2.
Hancock.
It was all the same type of character that he played.
What's that one he did? Hitch. 7 Pounds.
Bitch slap like a monkey. It's all the same type of character. It's not really a wide variety, so I don't think he's that great of an actor, really.
Nope. But I believe that Chris Rock was sitting there waiting on his ass when he got out of there.
He probably wasn't. He's probably looking for him.
Where is that motherfucker?
Where's that punk ass bitch?
For the past week, that's all you seen on Facebook was some shit doing that with that thing right there.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
You feel better?
Yeah. Hold on. I need to make up some. I got some instant tea I need to make up real quick here.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, look, started freezing. Son of a bitch. Ooh. I'll give it 5 minutes and it'll melt. good thing I went over there because I forgot I put a jug of soda in the freezer.
Are you making that tea that's been off the floor?
No, this is the instant tea out of a jar.
No.
I don't, and they're actually in little round pellets. So if they fell on the floor and got swept, it would be more of a powder.
They should call it on the floor tea.
No, I'm pretty sure they sweep up like tobacco. How many times do you sweep tobacco and put it in a separate bin?
Actually, what really blew my mind about that, whatever tobacco's left out of that, whatever brand it's from, and we start on a new brand, they throw it in the fucking trash. They don't we don't put it like in extra bags or nothing like that. Whatever's left over from that pile that we do and we start on another brand, they just toss it.
Oh, so basically, you're not using your company tobacco; you're processing it for another company.
Well, for like the brands, for like the cheap ass brands, shit I ain't never fucking heard of. Like, what the fuck is traffic? Where is that being shipped to? Traffic.
As fuck, who knows? It's probably being sold to like fucking winos and shit. Because there's some real nasty. Because I at one time I quit smoking for just a brief time, and then I started smoking again. But when I quit smoking, and then I wanted an occasional cigarette, and I would get this cheap stuff. It was called Checkers, and it was the nastiest fucking shit. Which was okay because they gave me a little bit of a nicotine boost, but it didn't. It really it tasted so bad. I didn't want to start smoking again.
Well, see, like on the boxes I seen, we shipped to like Turkey and Russia, Russia, um, uh, fucking Guatemala.
Oh, it's probably fucking. There's probably more Guatemalan shit. even Russians would be wanting a better quality cigarette now that they're no longer communist.
I was like that. I mean, that where they had, because they got tons of boxes, but they all labeled differently. I was like, damn, that's going to Turkey, that's going to Russia, that's going to Guatemala. I was like, what the fuck? They got Hawaii and all kinds of shit. I said, damn.
Now I'm gonna tell you people who are on here now, and I doubt anybody's gonna come and listen to a live 2 or 3 hours into it. But anybody in here now, I worked at a cheese plant because I mean you remember I said we got dairy share, we do our own milk, cottage cheese, all that. Okay, we do cheese plant too, and it was called Stella Cheese in Tulare, and I was working there as a temp. And here's what we do. We would make big blocks of cheese, okay? And it'd all be from, because we do big batches, all one thing, and it would come out like, you get like 20 pallets out of a batch, that was cooked up. So we'd have like a real high quality gold label cheese, brand name, real expensive. And we do like 3 pallets of it, so they'd be getting like a ton. And we'd ship that out. And then we go to like a generic brand and we put it in the generic bag, and it'd be the same cheese that went into the high dollar.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd bag that and do like, 5 or 6 pallets for that. And it would go to that customer, whoever ordered it. And the whole time we're doing this stuff is if you got stuff that had like blocks, because the blocks would be like 20-pound blocks. If they'd have like a big air bubble and they were misshaped and there's no way that there's going to be, close to 20 pounds in there, we'd put it in a separate thing. It would go to what we called a shredder room. And that would go into big boxes and they'd be shipped to like pizza parlors for their cheese. Because I mean, the whole area, the area I was in, and the plant basically, we just did mozzarella on my shift in that area. So it was all basically string cheese, and it was big blocks of it. So
Like,
it would go from the same batch would go from um, your basic pizza parlors to generic brands to name brands to high dollar brands, and it's all the same fucking cheese. The only
oh,
difference the only difference is the label and the price at the grocery store.
well, see, like, okay, when we do the 16.5 bags, we do 12 of those in each section. But when they package them, there's 12 in a box, but there's 36 boxes in each pallet that we do.
Yeah, I don't remember how many bags we wouldn't box it. We just I don't remember if we boxed it. I don't think we did. We might have, but I don't remember. I just remember when we put it on the pallet, it would stack like 5 high, and there'd be I can't remember how many because we'd stagger the pattern of the direction, but it was quite a bit of weight.
Well, that's a lot of fucking tobacco. 36 boxes in each pallet, and you're doing 16.5 bags, and there's 12 bags in each.
Are
In
you
each,
are you talking about 16-ounce bags or 16-pound bags?
there's when we weigh them, they're supposed to weigh 16.5
What
for each bag.
ounces or pounds?
I think it's 16 pounds, 5 ounces, or it might be 16 ounces. But I don't know. They're pretty big fucking bags.
Well, I mean, a 16 ounces is 1 pound, but like a 16-pound bag is like 2 1-gallon things of milk.
Oh, well, it's probably about half of that. So, yeah, it's probably 16 ounces.
Yeah, because you can lift those because that's a pretty big bag. That looks like a gallon bag, or maybe a little more than a gallon bag with the tobacco in there.
Hey, She Devil, how you doing? Long time no see.
Yeah, because if you're dealing with 16-pound bags and you had to put 12 of them in there, that box is 200 pounds.
Yeah, it's the 16 ounce bags then. Cause you do 12 bags per box.
Yeah, so you're going to be able to handle those 200 pounds. You're not going to be able to get that many on a pallet because if you put a 200-pound box on a pallet and then another 200-pound box on top of that, the one on the bottom is going to be crushed.
Yeah, it's I am on the road to healing. Hey, that's what's up. I'm doing good. But yeah, it's 16 ounces in because they're pretty decent sized bags, but still, like one time I put this back on the bag. I was like, this don't look right. Come to find out, it wasn't nothing but dust in the bag.
Sawdust?
Yep. Is that a deer or is that what the fuck is that?
What are you talking about?
There's a it's a wooded area, like really wooded area across the street from me. Oh shit, where the fuck did it go? Now that was some creepy shit. No, for real, where the fuck did it go? So I was looking right at it and it just vanished.
Oh, vortex.
It looked like a fucking deer, and I come out here to like get a better look, and when I did that, it fucking disappeared.
Maybe it was a Wendigo.
When you're out here in the country, anything is fucking possible. Dude, where the fuck did it go? Because it was just right there. And now it's gone. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe it saw that it saw your little bitch dog and got scared and ran away.
Well, I would have seen it, turn the other way, but it didn't do it. It just fucking. It vanished like that. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, damn! I waited for that fucking soda to to thaw out a little bit. I left it in there too long.
Oh, that was some freaky ass shit. I want to go and investigate them woods so fucking bad.
I haven't investigated. I've investigated deserts out in the desert. As a matter of fact, remember that water park I went to a couple of years ago, about 3 years ago.
Mhm.
That was about 3 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Something followed. I was out there with Benny Loco, and something followed her home, and I think the same thing attached and followed me home, or it was two different
Oh,
things because I got fucking walloped by that one thing.
there's two deers out here.
Two
Or over
indigo.
there. No,
Maybe
three.
maybe they're hiding from Bigfoot.
Well, see, the one that I seen, it was looking, it's like straight ahead, like facing towards me, and then it just was gone.
Okay, that was the one you seen. What about the one you didn't see? What did it do?
No, the one that I did see, and it just vanished like that. Like, where the fuck did it go? I didn't see it go nowhere.
Was there one that you didn't see?
The same one, the one that I was talking about, it just fucking, it was like it was there, then it was gone. I'm like, what the fuck? But
Maybe
I
it's,
know there's deer, all throughout these woods out here. But
do
the
you
one that I seen was looking straight at, because I was walking over here across the street, and when I did that, it just like vanished in the thin air.
maybe it ran into a portal.
Might have did, cause that was some freaky shit. And what the hell? Come on, David. Come on.
Have you ever
Come
gone?
on.
Have you ever gone deer hunting over there?
No. Now I've almost hit them when they crossed on the road. Does that count?
Only if you make contact.
But that was some crazy shit. Cause like 1 minute it was there, the next minute it was like crazy. Well, this is the country for you. Oh boy. You ready to go in, Mikey? Take your whack ass.
Actually, I never went in the mountains, but I did go. I did go up into the foothills. I've done some investigations up there. I actually caught some EVPs on when I went up there to kind of like check out some old builds, some well, not abandoned, but they were just like empty buildings, and I caught some EVPs at a couple locations. I got see one. It was one of the first videos I did. I was like, I didn't want to do paranormal. I just wanted to do kind of like an exploration where you just go look at that. And I caught at one location, I was looking inside the window of a building, and I was like at an old stove. and I got an EVP. It said, "Stands close." It was a male voice. It said, "Stands close." The thing is, I was the only one around.
Oh damn.
Because the building was closed that day and no one else was around. And it was a man's voice that said, "Stands close." And then I went to another, and it's in the same video. It's an old, and I went back to it later. It was an old packing plant, and I was like, it's for some reason I got it all ready, and I'm like, I was getting ready to upload it. I go, you know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to actually listen. So I put on my headphones and I listened, and that's when I heard that one. And then when I was it was like an old house. It was kind of like just the wood frame, like they were starting to restore it. And there was an old packing house that was shut down right next to it. So I went around the house, and then as I was walking by the packing shed, I could hear a woman's voice say, "Help us."
Ooh.
And I was like, what the fuck? You could tell it was a woman. She said, clear as day, there was no radios. I was off a freeway, but in this area, it was starting to go in and out. So the freeway was just one lane each direction, not heavy traffic. But I was there, but I was on the other side of the building, and it was quiet. And you could actually hear a woman's voice say, "Help us."
Now that's creepy.
And oh damn! Oh, fuck! Good thing no boogers on my arm. What I'll do is, I'll see. I'll oh, fuck! Oh fuck!
That's you.
Oh, I didn't even launch a loogie. That's good. But that one side of my nose is dry. Fuck. Fucking shit, son of a bitch. Now I gotta blow my nose. Fuck. But I'll send you a link because it's video. It's one of the first ones, and it's buried way deep in my channel. I'll give you the link to through the messenger.
Okay. Send me your number too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because my number changed like a year and a half ago. I think 2 years ago, something like that. Because I got put on I got put on his plan, but when I got put on his plan, my phone was only a year old, and then the next year, I was told I had to upgrade my phone. I'm like, fuck! I've only had my phone for 2 years.
There goes that fucking deer again. Where the fuck? Where the fuck did it come from? Yeah, I think that's a ghoster.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm definitely going out there to go investigate in the fucking woods. Cause look, it's gone again. Well, yeah,
Maybe it's just good at camouflage.
it's good at something, but I'm definitely going to investigate in the fucking woods because it was there a minute, and now it's fucking gone again. But it don't fucking move. That's what I'm saying. You'll see it, and then you don't. And then you'll see it again, and then you fucking don't. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to Walmart tomorrow. Fucking I got a pair of shorts today, but I didn't have my glasses on. And the hanger said a size 46, which I knew was going to be bigger than what I needed. But I don't trust these sizes because they sit there and they make them smaller than what they really are. So it's like, okay, I know a 46, I'm gonna have to wear a belt, but it's not gonna be too tight. Well, I get home and it doesn't even fit, and the hanger says 46, but the tag with the little teeny tiny print, it says 38. I'm like, what kind kind of fucking stupid cocksucker puts a fucking size 38 on a 46 hanger? So now I got
Somebody don't know how to read.
so I got to take it back tomorrow, and it was like $15 for the pair of shorts. So I'm like, no, I'm just gonna get my money back.
Right.
Oh, guys, it's almost melted now. I can start drinking my soda. My other soda had to melt too because I put it in the refrigerator, and it was just a little bit left in the bottle. But my refrigerator's so fucked up, and this is how I know it's going out because stuff in the refrigerator is freezing, and it fucking froze in the bottle in the refrigerator. I know that's a the landlord was making a big deal about my refrigerator. It's like, oh, I got to replace the stove in the refrigerator. I'm like, well, it's not my fault. That's your fault. I'm not responsible for roach control outside and inside the walls. I just control what's inside my apartment. And if they were coming around and getting in that shit from inside the walls, that's not my fault. But I don't want to, even after they have it done, she's like, oh, you're going to have to get all new furniture. And I'm like, I'm thinking, why should I get new furniture? Because she's not going to be spraying or doing anything like that. She's going to go back to her old habits. She may do it for a little while, but then she just fall back to her. Maybe having somebody come and spray, once a year. I think Short probably fell asleep.
You can't hear me, Irish? Irish.
I can hear you now, but not before.
Oh. I was like, what the hell? I think my phone's like, okay, I'm done.
I was talking to you, it's like telling you about how the landlord only sprays once a year and then she throws out shit like on some of the cement, which it's not going to do anything on the cement. It's like you put it on the lawn, but that stuff, it's only going to go do so much because she'll put it on the lawn and the flower beds, right?
Mm.
But then the sprinklers, they run. It's only going to, at best, it'll last for 30 days. But what it does is the sprinklers come on every day. So that stuff's going to wash deeper and deeper into the ground. It's going to get diluted more and more. So it's only going to be good for maybe 3 or 4 days, and it's going to be all diluted down.
Yep. That's what you call a slumlord.
Yeah.
They fix shit up to make it look at least presentable, but they don't really do shit about nothing.
No. Well, it's like my front step is literally falling apart. I got rails, and I was where it bolts into the concrete that's all on to one side is coming apart. And I told her, it's like, I need it in there steady because I need, when I'm going up and down the steps, I need it to be able to hold my weight, in case I start to lose my balance. I need it to hold my weight. I go, it's not even going to do that. I go, it's in there wobbling, and the concrete all around it's cracked and broken and moving.
Yeah.
She's like, okay. And then it's like, she goes, well, someone such and such will be out to fix it. And he came and he kind of patched some of the cracks. He really didn't fix the issue. He just fixed some of the cracks. And That was probably 4 months ago. I think it's back in January, and nothing's happened to it since then.
That's what pisses me off, man. And they get away with that shit.
Well, see, when I first moved in, all the studios were like $550 or $600, and this one was like $475. But it was smaller than the rest, but it was $475. But like I say, even when I moved in, the carpet had spots where you could tell the seams were coming apart because you could see it. And that's how I moved in. And I'm like, and I was thinking the whole time, I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll get a throw rug and throw over that. But the longer I'm here, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be putting money into this shit. The only thing I really did was I bought a new shower head, which was, I think it was like $12, but it benefited me because the other one was so clogged up. And I didn't want fucking landlord tromping through here or sending a plumber through here and having to wait. I just like, I just go to Walmart and I'll fucking change it myself. And
Guess who just popped in, Irish?
Like a year ago. Hold on. I don't know. I'm over on
Ed. Ed just popped in.
Ed, I don't know who Ed is.
What up, Ed?
Or at least I don't remember Ed.
Ed does a lot of he be a lot in the paranormal streams.
Oh, you got to remember, I really haven't been up on my channel or a lot of active in a lot of the paranormal.
He did a lot in mine. He's been in yours. He was in Francis a lot. He's been in Danny's. Hey, y'all want to go get some food? Yeah, food.
No, I just had a banana granola bar. Oh, but you know what?
Yeah, but I'm fucking hungry.
I had a banana granola bar, but I went to Taco Bell this morning.
You want to talk about? Yeah, it's been a long time.
I probably should eat something because when I went to Taco Bell, it was like 7:00 this morning.
Yeah, Irish, you're diabetic. You need to eat.
Yeah, I just had a little snack bar, but I've been drinking like fucking instant tea.
And you took your last insulin shot for tonight?
Oh, I got my insulin shot for tonight. I haven't taken it yet. I didn't take it, but I just took some of my heart medication, and I took some of my diabetic stuff I take once a day. I take Move Free, but then I take my Jardiance.
Yeah, you need to eat before you take that insulin.
I won't take my insulin for what time is it right now? It's the clock says 6, so it's 8:00. I got one of those like the satellite clocks, but sometimes it bounces 2 hours late. It's on time and it bounces 2 hours late. It's 2 hours late now. That's what time is it now? It's
11:09 here.
I probably won't eat because I really don't even feel hungry. I just had that granola bar, but I probably should eat something, huh?
Yeah.
Some of my heart medication puts my glucose up, increases my glucose, so that's why I have to take it early in the morning. But I don't know what I'm going to fucking eat tonight. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, no, I had some noodles around 1:00 or 2:00. The top ramen noodles.
Mm-hmm.
I had some of those, so that's probably why I don't really feel hungry. But sometimes I'll forget, and I won't feel hungry because I forgot.
Might put in the chat burgers and fries. Aaron, what's open this time of night? Look and see, because I'm about to freaking starve, man.
Oh, shit.
It's 11:11. Make a wish.
Oh, yeah, I'll probably make another run to the gym tonight.
What's open? Country Kitchen's open at this time. Well, call them because we placing a fucking order. I want my fried pickles, damn it. Sonic's open. We out here in the country, so we like limited to some stuff.
Yeah, I'm like right on the edge of town, but because it's starting to grow, I've got. If I go this side of the freeway, I've got Carl's Jr., Burger King, and Jack in the Box. And if I bounce right on the other side of the freeway, I've got KFC, McDonald's, Taco Bell. There's
There's cookout around here.
Yeah.
Cookout's always fucking open. I don't care where you at. That place is bust.
That's the only place that's open.
Well, we're gonna
we got
fucking
something
cookout.
I got a Sonic too.
Yeah. Do we have, y'all don't have a Sonic around here, do you? No, I didn't think so. We're like very fucking limited around here.
We've got I got a Jack in the Box. We got 3 Jack in the Box. I think 2 McDonald's. Oh, we got a Wendy's a Wendy's and a Wiener Schnitzel on the other side of the freeway too. So we got fucking plenty of shit, but it's like no place really stays open late.
Not anymore, they don't, because remember before the COVID shit hit, everything, even Walmart, the 24-hour Walmart, you can go in there just to look around when ain't nobody in there and just actually look the fuck around without bumping into some damn body.
Well, we used to have a Walmart that would stay open 24 hours a day, but I think they started having problems with more at night, having more homeless hang around than customers.
All the Walmarts that we had was open 24 hours.
Well,
And I loved it because if you wanted some fucking ice cream at 3 o'clock in the morning, you could fucking go get it.
We don't. The one, because the Walmart closest to me is, I used to live just right. I grew up right around the corner and used to live right around the corner, but on both different sides of the freeway. But the Walmart was a regular Walmart. Then we had a super Walmart go in on Mooney, and then we had 2. And then the older one expanded to have like a grocery section, and it got a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 2 Walmarts with grocery sections. It's just the one on Mooney. The first grocery section is a little bit bigger than the one we have here because it's it's an add-on, but it's not. Some prices are better, but it's still, you don't have the selection at like a Winco.
But see, even see where we're at, we don't even, DoorDash don't even touch the place around here. We don't have an Uber, we don't have a DoorDash, we don't have shit.
Oh, we have both here, but not too many people do it because like your combos right now are like, they average about $10 to $12, and then you have another $5 or $6 for like DoorDash. So for like a basic medium combo, you're looking at $18 or $19.
Yep. Yep.
So I really I go like that. I went to Taco Bell because I can go in there and I can get like one of the combo boxes, and I'll get a
Eat
senior.
off of that for a couple of days.
And oh no, I get the smaller combo boxes. Like it's got like three pieces, like a taco, a burrito, and then a feature piece. And then,
Oh, you talking about like the $5 box thing?
well, yeah, they don't have the $5 box anymore. I think the ones I usually get are $7 or $8.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'll sit there and upsize the soda, and I'll get my senior discount, and it's like $8.
Damn.
And you compare that with the like if I go to Jack in the Box, I'll just get like the ultimate cheeseburger, sometimes with bacon, and it's like 12 something.
Yeah. Cause I know Jack in the Box does the $5 boxes, and you get a pretty good amount of food for that.
But well, it depends on what they have on special. I'll get it. Right now, they just got it's like some chili cheese fries with bacon or something like that, and it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay $5 for that. I can make that shit at home.
Right.
Like if I used to go to like Carl's Jr. and stuff because I could go through there and I could get like the double burger, double Carl or whatever, and get my senior discount, and it was like $11. Now it's like $14. That's like
Things have just got ridiculously high.
fuck you.
I know, right?
Suck my fucking huevos.
Well, I think I'm gonna get off here so we can go make a freaking cookout run. I'm freaking starving.
Well, I already took a shit, so I'll open up some soda.
Oh, but I'm gonna get off here. Don't forget to message me your number, Irish.
Oh, okay, I'll do that here shortly. I just got to remember how to close this window. What do I do? Just close the StreamYard window, or what do I do? Oh, leave studio. Okay, I see
Yeah,
the leave studio. That's how long it's been.
right.
All right, I'll send that to you in a minute.
All right, take it easy, Irish. Love you.
All right, bye guys. Everybody stay safe.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here and go get some food. Chili cheese fries. Yeah, see, Ed, you're making me more hungry, dude. Jeez. All right, thank y'all for coming in. Haven't seen a lot of y'all in a while. Much love to you. Iris, thank you for coming up on panel. Wes, thank you for coming up on panel. And I'll see y'all guys next time. Much love and be safe. Night, guys.